How's it going, everybody? I'm Kyle from Fantasy Forge Studios, and we are back with session 63 of the Everlast role-playing game, The Adventures of Eclaas. We will be joined by all of our players today. Right now, Cole isn't here, but he is on the trek home. So, without further ado, before we dive right in, let's go ahead and have our players introduce themselves, starting with Max.
Oh my. Hello. We're good?
We're good.
Okay.
Yep.
I'm like, can you hear me? Can you hear me now? Can you hear me now?
Yep.
Name that company.
Good.
Hi, I am Max. I play Zill. Slightly outdated art here, but still
it's not
rocking
outdated. It's not outdated. Well, I get a little bit.
it. It's not accessible anymore.
We
Still
might-
rocking it.
We may bring back new chibis.
Please. Big fan of the chibis.
I actually think maybe for like some of like the Everlast TCG stuff, if we include stickers, Eclaas stickers in them, those chibi stickers are great. I still have them. That'd be cool.
I still have mine. I've not committed to putting it on anything.
I know, me too. Mine are still on the sticker sheet. I'm like, oh, that's so cool. Anyways, sorry. Beside the point.
Okay, let's make chibi Eclaas pre-release cards or something. Not important to what I'm trying to do right now. I am Max. I play Zill, who's on my t-shirt. Zill is the orphan of Helix, the future refining and prospector. Some might say Waffle House, because his pet mouse named Waffle.
Are you as dirty as Waffle House?
I'm an orphan. I might be dirtier. Do you remember the onsen?
Are you as greasy as Waffle House?
Depends. Have I just come from the forge or no?
Yeah. A couple,
Probably.
like yesterday, I guess.
Probably.
Who has
Like
time
when you're
to
in the
bathe,
South,
though?
You know how bad a hurricane is based on whether Waffle House closes or not.
Future refining and prospector, blacksmith extraordinaire, and the teapot of madness. I don't fully remember. I know it was from Luxalia's color commentary to a wrestling match, but I forget what made her say it.
We were talking
I
about
think
tea.
Cole just likes. Cole just likes tea.
Yes,
I
which
don't
I
know.
just got a new shipment of tea today. I got a pound bag of Irish breakfast. Oh, it's gonna be great. It's $30. It's gonna last me like 6 months. It's amazing.
Little off topic. What's the difference between English breakfast and Irish breakfast?
I don't 100% know. I find
It's the
Irish
bangers
breakfast
and
less
mash.
bitter. I find Irish breakfast slightly less bitter,
Okay.
but they're quite close. Anyway, yeah, Zill is naive, very protective of those he holds close, does not care that much of those he doesn't. Like, in general, yes, he likes protecting people, but like face to face, it's like, I don't know you, whatever. And yeah, gets in the way, is really good at it, and can take a hit, many hits, especially when they can't hit his armor or his defense value. Anyway, that's what I got. Four
Our-
tangents later.
Our next character is Dane. Or player.
Hey everyone, I am Dane or Forge here at Fantasy Forge Studios. I play the character Yuki Mistletoe. She is a silver dragon from the far north reaches of a city called Flamongolith, way up in the Rufineum Peaks. Again, she's a silver dragon. They're pretty rare species, especially down in the Great Peninsula. You don't see many of them down there. However, she's pretty cool. She's a bard class, but she's not your typical supporty bard, though she does have a little bit of support here and there. But she is actually a physical DPS. She is the blade dancer class in the world of Everlast. So she uses 2 broadswords and is a physical attacker, and switches between different dances in order to inflict elemental damage, which is pretty sweet. And she's cool. Yep, she's a bard. She plays a harp, and she's very charismatic. And she's on a vision quest now. She's still kind of on her journey to discovering how to be more pious and trying to discover the important things in life. And yeah, she's pretty good. She doesn't like being in this volcano that we're in, though she does give off a nice little gentle aura of AC.
An Aurora Veil, you could say.
An Aurora Veil.
Ooh.
Yeah.
She's immune to status conditions.
She's immune to status conditions. I think
If
she
only
is.
that were true.
I think she is. She's resistant to a few things.
I don't
That's
think I'm
neither.
immune to poison anymore. Sad day.
Well, you know, it happens. You're basically immune to light mana, so
I am.
yeah, that's pretty good. Doesn't it heal you instead now?
It does.
So good. Anyways, that all being said, she's pretty cool. She, again, her along with Belbin are the main damage dealers in Eclaas Eeas, and I like her. She's pretty cool. So that's Yuki.
Our next character is Connor, or player again is Connor.
Yes. Hey guys, I'm Connor. I play Belbin. He's a Glyvin from the Roku Horn. He's the foil, basically, to the rest of the party. He's kind of a grumpy guy. I don't know. He's a character. One of the best things about him is he never can, like, he always has weapons on him because he uses his fists to punch everything. He will get his way or die trying is a lot of how it goes with him. So someone needs to restrain him. He too is on a kind of wavering path of that's leading who knows where. But yeah, that's Bowen. Gruff guy. The party grump, I guess.
I was
You
just
like
thinking,
Belbin,
like when you were talking about weapons, it's just like if you ever get in a situation where somebody has to be taken hostage for something, just give them Belbin because they'll disarm
Volunteer.
him, and basically unless they disarm him, he's still gonna be a weapon. His body is a weapon.
Dealing big damage. Random question, Kyle. The defensive stance trait, is that still real, or did I forget to delete it?
I think so. Remind me what it does.
I can choose a defensive stance at the start of an attack round. If I am in a defensive stance, I get +1 to my DV and +1 to my positioning, but -1 to my attack rolls.
I don't think that's a thing anymore.
Okay, cool. I just forgot to delete it then. We're good.
I was like, that
Thank
doesn't
you.
sound familiar. But okay, cool. And then we could go. I'm still waiting for Cole to jump in here, but our DMPC
Why?
is Cole's here. Someone drag him.
Whoa, Cole!
Gosh.
Hey!
Speak
Right
of the
in the nick
devil.
of
Ask
time.
and you
saw-
shall receive.
I saw like my Vorpal board kind of like glitch a little bit, and I was like, I wonder if he's in. I just can't see him. So
Cole's
this is
not
great.
here. Nifty Goss is here.
Nifty
Yeah.
Goss.
The
Why are you
nifty
always the
gouse.
nifty goss? All of us have
I don't
other
know.
names except for you.
I don't know.
Except for the
Should I change it?
Nifty.
No, you're good. You're good. No one can see it anyway.
Do you have the right microphone set up? Because you sound very echoey.
Do I?
Yeah.
Tap it.
Yes.
Tap it like this.
Oh.
Did not hear you. No.
I think you're on your
hold.
computer microphone.
Yeah, hold, please.
Yes.
Talk about Thornton,
While
Kyle.
we're holding,
Yeah.
Thordane is the DMPC. He travels around with the party as a ranger, and he is a tracker. He supports. He's a support type character that has some healing stuff, but he primarily supports from the back line with his bow and whatnot. He is a man of science, the captain of Alomnia's Breath, which is the name of their ship, and two-time WrestleMania champion on board Alomnia's Breath. He is the current holder of the Rum of Ages, and apparently he's becoming a pirate. So that's Thordane.
Is it better now?
Excellent.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
Silky.
yeah.
Whoa. I don't know why it did that. I think it was on the mic on my webcam
Oh, the web.
Oh, man.
for whatever reason.
That explains a lot.
I don't
There you
know
go.
why it decided that. Hi everyone. I'm Cole.
Hi, Cole.
I like your shirt.
And I play Luxalia. You like my shirt?
Yeah.
Go,
Go Broncos.
We were champions at one point.
10 years
And-
ago.
Many moons ago.
Many moons ago. And Luxalia is a champion too of religion and faith. So she's cool. She's a shrine maiden of Amaterasu. She heals the party with her wicked good looks and her piety. And the grace of Alamnia giving her the ability to wield mana.
She draws upon mana in order to.
Yeah. So there you
We're
go.
still getting our terms right.
Yeah, you know.
It's good though.
No, it's fine. I was just referring to something else.
Oh.
Mana
Sorry.
draw.
Oh!
I see what you're doing there.
Yes. dropping hints. Yeah, that's all. That's all I got. Keeps
Hobin's
people
body
alive.
can
He's
debilitate.
the healer. Yes. That's so true. Zill
How do
and
we get
his
anything done?
magma.
Blade!
During the forge, he crafts
Yeah,
blades with
Yes.
magma.
Yes.
You're in a volcano, so that's helpful.
That's true. We're
Hey,
surrounded
I know we're
by
in the middle of
magma.
this dungeon, but this is great. Like forge temp, give me like a day. Well, I'll catch
Make
up.
some magma blades per chance.
Exactly. Anyways, hello, Luxalia. Welcome to the party.
Thanks.
This
also, I know I'm late, but also I'll probably need to leave early. So sorry.
it's okay. It happens.
Work be like that.
Work be like that. We're just happy to have you here for the time that we do have you. But with that being the case, it's great that we have the entire cast because you guys are currently in the throes of a dungeon. And oh gosh, it has been something so far. But before we do that, I'm Kyle. I am the Fate Weaver here and also the creator of the world of Everlast. Couple quick reminders. Just one being this is a game that is copywritten by Fantasy Fort Studios, Kyle LaFonte, which includes all intellectual property, music, visuals, all that kind of stuff. So don't take it, sell it for yourself, but feel free to use it for your own homebrew stuff. But also, I'm very excited to be able to bring this to you. I don't know. I think it's partially the fact that like everybody's here that I'm like pumped about, but more than that, this is a dungeon. This is like the first dungeon since they were in Tolly Tolly. So they get to go.
Dolly.
Yeah, the undersea with the Krokora.
Oh, that's what that was called. I was gonna say.
Shark.
I thought. Yeah.
Then
Okay.
grab the
Yep.
shark. Yep. So this is the kind of the first dungeon in like a year that like this group has been in, and so they've already gone through and explored the first 2 rooms of it, which we'll go over in the recap. But man, this is another part of kind of like a Dungeons and Dragons tabletop RPG stuff that is just really fun. It's just dungeoning, and especially for me because it's fun to create these things and set up scenarios to see how the players deal with them, and so I'm pretty pumped about it. It's gonna be sweet. But without further ado, let's go ahead and dive into a little bit of recap, unless anybody has something to add before I begin.
I have something to add after your recap.
It's free real estate.
I will say we'll mention at the end of stream as well. Those of you who live in Colorado and who are free on the 4th Tuesday night of every month, specifically starting on the 26th, come join us for Everlast Trading Card Game League. It's really good. We got
I'll fight you.
specific league cards for everyone to sign up for and get little stamps and get promo cards. By the way, those little things that we were talking about before, like drawing on mana and the magma blade, those are all promos that you can get specifically at Everlast TCG League. So come join us. Should be a good time.
It's gonna be a hoot. It's gonna be a hoot
And a half.
Yeah.
Hoot and a half.
That's it then.
That's it. Sweet. And with that being the case, let's go ahead and jump into a little bit of recap. So, the Eclaas is an adventuring party that have been set off in a grand adventure in the inland sea, basically the giant sea that separates the continent of Everlast. And they are currently in the process of discovering what is going on with the demonic presence of a recently discovered Prime Void Crystal, but also the demonic activities that are happening with Jackman Knobs and the sea as a whole. Eclaas are the holders of the Earth Key, and they have been on an adventure gathering the keepers of the keys in order to have the meeting of the keys, which they had last session. What came out of that is the fact that there's definitely a large malevolent presence in the area, particularly with the uncovering of the Prime Void Crystal, which Jackman Knobs is trying to get his hands on for whatever reason. And so Eclaas has descended into the volcano, or into the lost city of Ashal, below the city of Flomberge, in order to do a few things. One, try to go see what's going on with the dragon Nazrahim. Two, figure out what's going on with the energies that are happening, or basically the siphoning, weakening of the energy that's happening with the flame pillar. And three, kind of a very minor part of it, trying to discover what happened to the adventurers that came down here previously, some 800-ish years or 600-ish years ago, prior. Chances are they're probably not alive unless they're elves, but you know, that's one thing. But with that being the case, they have descended into the depths of this city, starting it off with a puzzle which was pretty easily solved by discovering that they need to use elemental mana of specific types, specifically earth and flame type, in order to unlock the passageway below. And they did so, and they descended it basically through this tower into the second level, which is what's currently presented here, where there was a wraith-like entity that was here, not there necessarily to harm them, but swirling around in the room, blowing out all of the candles. The doors were locked, except, well, one door was locked, another one wasn't, with this brazier that seemed to be emitting flame mana, specifically. And so they were using that as their kind of torchlight in order to light all the candles on the chandeliers in the room. And there is kind of a little puzzle that they had to solve in order to do that before the wraith was blowing things out. Fortunately, the party is quite speedy. And so they were able to do so without too much issue. But Luxalia, using kind of just her light, every time that this spectral creature went into her light, there was this kind of vestige of like a decaying corpse that kept being attracted to these lights and snuffing them out. But upon the completion of this puzzle, not only did the door unlock, but this spectral creature disappeared into the floors below. And with that, I'm going to go ahead and hand it over to the party as you continue your walkthrough. You are now in the kind of northern walkway. If you guys look up here, there's a door that opens up to this enclosed staircase. There are 4 windows, 2 on each side, that look out into... basically, there's a little bit of kind of some orangish glow light out there, but they're like arrow kind of slits in the wall, and so a physical body probably couldn't fit through this unless you were real small. Maybe throw Waffle out there, he can go explore. But you can see out and kind of look, but you can see that at the very end of the hallway, there is another set of double doors at the end.
How hot is it down here?
It's pretty hot. All of you, I believe at the moment, have your flame cloaks on.
Okay,
Yeah.
that's what I was gonna ask. Okay.
Speaking of, what were you gonna say, Connor? After the recap?
That was gonna be my question: is do we need to be having our flame?
Gotcha.
Yeah, I believe before
Yeah,
everybody
flame
went
cloaks on.
down, we made sure to prepare everyone.
Yeah.
Made sure everyone had that. So
Cool.
Well,
Can Yuki go and look out the window and see what she sees?
yeah. Which side? To the right or the left?
To the left.
Zilla's
start.
gonna go to the right and just kind of.
That's a good question, Luxalia. It's kind of orange out there. Maybe it's magma.
Yuki,
That might be good for making blades.
That's what I.
Did somebody say making blades? And Zill holds up a hammer.
Yeah, I love how he's like, maybe while we're down there, we have some time to forge some stuff let's bring my forging materials. Anyways,
They're almost always on
More
him.
hours. We'll have time to spare.
It's all good.
Oh yeah, that was another thing that was mentioned, is you guys have 24 hours to discover what's going on down here before the doorway above closes. That was another thing. So with that, Yuki, you make your way over to the windows to the left side of this long corridor hallway, and you look down into this orange bright glow. You can see in the center here. Go ahead and pull it up.
Ooh. We get a visual.
Ooh.
You are
Ooh.
essentially looking out from this side. You can see directly below you what looks to be a stone outer house, but it looks to be a courtyard of some sorts. You can see that there are stone walls built on all sides surrounding. There is a smaller kind of house looking area in the top corner here, and a much larger one down here below you. But it looks like a kind of a pool of lava has begun to form in the center of this, with a ancient looking fountain that doesn't seem to be having anything in it. It's empty and barren. And then at the very south end, you can see what look to be a large gates that rise basically from the floor all the way to the ceiling.
She takes note and relays this information and says, "It looks like there's still some floors below us. Wonder if we're gonna find a way down."
Can Yuki like jump out the window essentially right now if she wanted to?
No, so they're like arrow slits, like kind of like how like the old
okay.
ones are
Yeah.
to keep you protected from. And like I said, pretty much unless you were like waffle or like real small, you wouldn't be able to fit
Okay.
through them.
A Grimala, maybe.
Maybe not even a Grimala.
And remind
Yeah.
me how we got into this room.
So
We went down.
underneath the keep, I can go ahead and pull out. Did I?
So this is like the first room we were in since we've entered down here.
Second room.
Second room.
Yeah, so
okay.
so the first puzzle basically it was another circular room.
Right,
with
the
big
mana
dragon head.
one, and then we went down
went
another
downwards.
floor.
And
that's
Into
where we are
this
at now.
room where the wraiths were, and now you guys are north in this corridor that is to the basically north of this room. So you completed the puzzle here in order to unlock these doors, and now you're in the corridor here, looking down into the.
And all that's in the corridor are the windows.
Yep, all that's there,
Right.
and then
And a
doors
door in
behind
front of
you
us.
and doors in front of you.
And Yuki,
some other doors.
yes, I definitely think we should. But Zill, what do you see out those windows?
I'm looking at the other window.
As you do,
On the right.
you can see that it is pretty dark. There's a little bit of a glow, but it looks just completely pitch black out on the other side. It looks like you could maybe like stick your hand out to see if there is anything, but it's just sheer darkness.
I just kind of take out my pickaxe. Is that what I want to use? Yeah, I'm gonna grab my pickaxe and just kind of like hold it by the top end,
Mhm.
so with the butt of the handle, and just kind of poke it out the window. I
You're-
just like kind of slowly go as far as I can.
Mm-hmm. You go out probably about 6-ish inches until it impacts something hard, and it sounds like it hits stone. But as you look out, there's no reflection, so it's not like a glossy surface. It just looks like just sheer darkness. But it definitely feels and sounds like stone when you impact it.
Okay, I pull it back in, flip it around, and go ding, ding, ding.
You definitely start hitting some stone. It feels pretty soft comparative to like if you're like trying to like go through granite or something. But it definitely is like the probably actually I would say make a knowledge skill check for me. You can have hope on this.
Oh boy, first roll. 11.
It's probably some sort of mica or shale stone that is surrounding.
I taste some of it.
Gosh.
Make a fortitude. No, just
Nothing.
kidding.
What
Nothing.
the Yukon Cornelius?
Silver and gold. Silver and gold.
Nothing. But basically,
I think
from
that's the mountain.
yeah, from what you're able to tell, the mountain itself has been built enclosed around this keep, meaning this has been sunken, and whatever lava flows had happened since the end of the First Age have pretty much covered the entire exterior of this keep, imprisoning it basically beneath the earth.
I think that's the mountain.
Oh, well, it makes sense. There's not a lot of light coming from there.
Yeah.
Belbin, what's through that door ahead?
Let me go check.
You make your way up to the far end of the hall, and as you examine the door, you see that it is what looks to be similar to the last door, a nice fine wooden door that seems to have held over the test of time, and it has steel fittings on it. There is a handle. It's not like one of your traditional like lever handles, but kind of one of those like circular rings that has a chain attached to it. So in this case, you could either try to pull it or push it.
Let's try to push it.
You do, and it does not budge.
50,
I'll try to pull it.
Was
You do. I'm going to have you make a physical skill check for me.
pretty good.
Ooh, I am feeling physical tonight.
Physical.
21.
Physical.
With that, you begin to slowly open it as it begins to slide along the grooves in the floor. Whatever has been in here, it looks as if it has not been uncovered, or at least this door hasn't been open for millennia, it seems. Almost as if kind of like the soot and ash that is built has kind of started to block it, and so you're kind of pushing that out of the way.
That store's in
Dragging
Folden Rock.
yeah, that's true. Soot and ash.
Soot and ash.
That's true. As you begin to pull this door open, it does eventually creak open into what looks to be another quite dark room. This one directly ahead of you seems to be like there are many walls, kind of corridors twisted in. I'm gonna go ahead and pull up.
Alrighty. Luke Salia, how about you go first with your light?
She's our Gandalf.
Little light
Okay.
girl.
Ooh.
You've heard of Shark Boy, you've heard of Lava Girl.
Light Fox.
Quick question. I can't remember, Cole. Does your Kitsune spirit give off light or no?
A faint glow.
Oh,
Yes.
Interesting.
I don't remember. Yes, I think it's like not a lot, but yes.
Yeah, it's like a
It's pretty
radiant
little bit.
faint glow.
Yeah.
That's nice. It's peaceful.
Wait, question. At what point did I cast a light spell for light?
During the encounter with the dude
The wraith.
in the previous room, in the wraith in the previous room.
Cool. Max, did you account for the mana that took on my sheet already?
Are you at maximum mana?
No.
Then yes.
I'm at 12 because I also used a bunch in like the meeting when we touched the
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
yeah.
I
crystal.
don't remember.
I don't think so.
I don't think so.
Okay.
It's okay. Look,
What
Solly,
did
I
you
have mana
use?
potions.
Yeah,
Glitter.
that's fine. I just trying to. Do you know
Do you-
what you used for radiant sphere or something? Do
I
you know
get
which
the
art you
light
used for
spell.
light?
The light spell. The one that
Don't worry,
gives
don't
off
worry about
light.
taking off any mana. You're just basically, I'll just say, like on the
Okay.
tip of your staff, you've got a little bit of light going. It's not like a
Cool.
bright, brilliant light, but it's a little bit of magical light going.
All right. Cool.
Also,
That's
I think
realistic.
all of us have torches too
Yeah.
from the last room as well.
Yeah,
so.
I know for sure Yuki and Zill still have torches. So,
Well, because Belbin,
Yeah.
basically the wraith was chasing Belbin.
oh,
'cause
that's
he was
right. Everybody
so
does have
close.
torches.
Yeah. So
Sweet.
Yeah.
Hey, before we go into this next room, Zill, do you think you could just open up this window that Yuki was looking through with your axe? And we can just
jump out.
shortcut this a little bit? Only
Hmm.
got probably 22 hours left
I'm
by
gonna
my watch.
go to the wind. So, still have my pickaxe out.
Mhm.
Just kind of gonna go. Ding, ding, ding.
You investigate kind of the stone material that this is built out of, and it seems to be very finely crafted. However, I don't know how familiar you are with building materials, but I'll have you make a knowledge skill check for me.
Ooh, dirty 16.
Dirty 16. This seems like an old elvish style of architecture, meaning most of the brickwork is pretty flush and seems very sturdy. You could probably eventually break through this, but using basically the materials that you have right now, like a pickaxe, probably like a warhammer would be better at breaking through. But using the materials you have, it would probably take you a few hours in order to widen a space large enough to get through.
There has to be another way. We don't have the
I
time.
I mean, I
You could try.
this destroying something like this. I mean, it's very well made.
Yeah.
Like a lot of respect for the craftsmanship here,
I don't want us to
but
break down a wall and bring down the whole building too, but yeah, I thought it was worth asking.
this would be more of a blunt instrument job than a bladed one, and I've only got blades.
Is a Yuki donkey kick considered blunt?
It is.
Yes.
It is.
Yuki,
As
Can
she
Yuki lick
breaks
the
an ankle.
stone and see whether or not
don't
she...
take this the wrong way, Yuki.
Why is everybody licking rocks?
I don't know if you have
Chromium.
the force behind it or the resilience of your leg to get through this.
Yeah, unfortunately, I've tried to kick some softer things and it hasn't worked my way. Maybe there's some doors in the next room I can donkey
I
kick, though.
think we
Please,
should
try
check
that.
the next room. Yes.
Okay.
All right.
You wander into the next room, and as you all have Torchlight and Luxalia with her magical light, you are able to shed enough on... Oh, let me move this. Enough magical light on this space to see pretty much in all directions that there is a straight corridor that's ahead of you, a kind of wider corridor with another one of those slit windows. This window is actually bigger than it actually is. It's not that quite that big, but looking down into the same courtyard, and then there are a number of doors that are here as well. The corridor that does lead, you can see it basically leads into darkness, but there are sconces, torch sconces on the wall that you can light if you wish to do so. Braziers.
I think that's smart.
Is there anything down here we should be worried about encountering?
I mean, we ran into some. Well, you were there for the wraiths.
Well, yes, but like, do you think that there's gonna be wraiths in every room?
One way to find out. Zill lights a sconce.
Okay.
As you do, it doesn't even hesitate. It just roars with flame again. And it's similar. There's not really a fuel source that is like coals or like old wood or anything like that that keeps it lit. It seems almost as if it is being supported almost like manically inside the propane.
Zill kind of
Just
like, what is that?
another
Holds his
manic
hand over it.
Monday.
Is it hot?
It's hot. This is fire without a doubt.
Got it.
Belvin?
If we have time, I'm gonna look more into this. How can I get a forge fueled by this stuff? This is great.
Belvin's gonna walk up to this room
Okay.
right here. Knock on the door.
You give it a couple of knocks and you wait for
When
a
did
moment.
Belba get so polite?
And there's no response.
Belvin will open the door.
As you reach, these doors actually do have handles. It's not like the circular chain, but as you do open it, it does creak open with very little resistance. You look
Belvin's
inside,
going in.
and you can
yeah.
see what looks to be a decently ornate bedroom, almost as if it has been frozen in time. You open it, and you can smell kind of like just like this like old, dank smell. I guess not really dank. That would be like watery, but like old musky smell, as if this door had been shut for a very, very long time. And you can feel kind of like this like fresh quote unquote air flow in behind you and kind of like brighten up the space. There's a desk, a wardrobe, and a bed that's there, along with a few unlit candles that are placed without. But it looks to be as if whoever was here, whoever lived here in this room, left it just as is. You don't see any sign of any bodies or anything like that other than just a room.
And like the bed is made.
Bed is made.
Can Belvin rifle through some drawers really quick, see if they're empty or if
Yeah,
there's
sure.
anything in them?
Yeah, you
Great.
start with the desk, and as you do so, you there's 2 drawers that are on the side of the desk. You open them. The first one does open, and you see that there is some parchment. But as soon as you reveal it, it kind of just like puffs to like ash. Perhaps it's the heat, or just the sheer age of this parchment. It just completely collapses. As you reach down for the second one, you do find that the second drawer is locked. It does not open. There's a small keyhole underneath it.
Mm-hmm. Okay, I'll come back to that. What about the dressers? Anything in the dressers?
Yep, you head over to. It's more of like a wardrobe, and so it's like basically like a coat closet. And as you open it, you see that there are a number of clothes, very fine, ornate clothing. But again, as it does get revealed to basically the normal room, you can see it visibly begins to start decaying and like falling apart and crumbling.
Okay. And the bed. Can I touch the bed? Is the bed kind of the same way?
You make your way over to the bed, and the sheets and pillowcases and comforter that are on this bed seem to be made of a very fine material, almost as if it's like some of like the best like combination of like silk and like wool that you have ever seen, and it seems to be holding up to whatever is causing the disintegration of all the cloth and paper material.
Okay. Belbin will light the candles that are in that room.
You begin to light, and it gives kind of this faint, dim glow, and you can see that the walls themselves aren't completely blank, but kind of like ornate filigree. Whoever stayed in this room most likely seemed to be noble, or at least for the very, at least wealthy to a degree.
Mhm.
Doesn't seem like a
Okay.
servant's quarters or anything like that.
Belbin will leave and say, guys, whoever was living in this room was wealthy. But as soon as I opened a drawer, everything in the drawer kind of just disintegrated, and same with the dresser. So I don't know if we're going to find anything in there, but just know if you're opening stuff that it'll kind of just decay right in front of your eyes. And there's a locked dresser or a locked drawer in the desk. So don't forget about that.
Intriguing.
The impermanence of things, right, Luxalia?
Right,
A
you are,
lock-
Yuki.
A locked drawer, you say?
You should never put your faith in things of this world, as in they will be gone in a blink, unless you're Belbin,
All right.
Yes.
because he's so old.
You're right about that. All right. Belbin, inspired by Yuki's speech, will go in there and try to smash the locked drawer.
This
desk
isn't
drawer.
what I meant about impermanence. of things.
Zill goes into the locked door.
Make an
drawer and
attack roll
takes
for
out
me.
Belvin? Or-
Yeah, Belbin.
Ooh, another good roll. Something's gonna be smashed.
It's-
Is it your
Tibia.
hand?
Yeah, it's tibia.
Something will. 22.
22. As you unleash a furious blow upon this dresser, it just shatters. You punch a hole right through basically the front face of the drawer, to where you're able to easily pull it out, but it's jammed a little bit with the force of it, but you're able to pry it open. And as you do, you see inside what looks to be a very, very fine piece of what looks to be chainmail.
Wow.
Can I bring the chainmail out? Like, will I be able to fit it through the hole I've just made, or the shattered?
Yeah, absolutely. It's pretty
Great.
malleable.
Great. Okay, yeah. I'll take it out and say, thanks, Yuki. Thanks for your little speech.
Hey, Belbin, that's my shiny shirt.
What's it
Yeah,
made
you don't
out of?
even wear clothes, Belbin.
How does it deal with trolls?
How is it light? Is it? I don't know. This thing looks spectacular. Like it could be made from ruthenium, perhaps.
It is.
Yeah, can Belvin?
It is decently hefty, and as you bring it and hold it up to the light, it does have a little bit of some shimmering to it. I'm actually, Belbin, going to have you
shimmering.
make a knowledge skill check, and it's going to be with despair.
Oh. Is it because he doesn't wear clothes, so he wouldn't know?
Yeah.
Knowledge 5.
5. It looks really nice, whatever it is. The one thing that you can tell for sure is this is elven make,
Okay.
but
Okay.
you can't tell
Very good.
what material it is made out of.
Can I see that for a second, Belbin?
Depends. Are you gonna take it like you did the key?
The
I
grudge.
doubt he'll put that up where he put the key. I don't think it fit.
I'm just trying to be helpful, Belbin. This is my realm of expertise. You can keep a hand on it. I want to get a close look at it.
Yeah, Bevan will let.
Don't tell me you
Sell, look
rolled
at
for
it.
that.
I did.
Oh my god.
I just want to look at it. Can I
Knowl-
take a close look
Yep,
at it?
knowledge skill check.
Um,
Actually, this
Kyle-
can be made with hope.
Kyle, what is this called again? What kind
12.
of mail?
Chainmail.
Just chainmail.
Mhm.
Okay.
12. As you examine the chain links and what this could be made, it is indeed what looks to be a very, very fine steel material. Chances are you'd have to get better lighting in order to truly see it, but it might be Refinium. It might be.
Oh, Balbin.
Give it back, Zill.
I said you could have a hand on it. This is a good find.
Let us not
Belbin.
be
This
attached to
is,
the things of this world.
This is very high quality.
Impermanence of that desk.
Now is not the time to get a super close
Let's
look.
put it
but
in gloof and keep moving.
It's
Moving where?
there's some potential for this if once we're a little more time, a little easier to see, if you wouldn't mind me taking a second look to get a better sense of what this is, but it's
nice.
very high quality.
All right, we'll see.
You can be present, you can keep a hand on it.
We'll see if we even make it out of here. First, okay?
Balbin, you have little faith. And Yuki goes and starts
We
to
spent like 30 minutes.
So how do you think we should take this? It looks like there's multiple doors down this hallway.
And there is
Should
a
we split up?
there is a
Yes.
staircase to the right too, similar kind of tower-like staircase, smaller than the one you came down from that original tower, but it doesn't go up at all. It only seems to go down.
I'm assuming based off of outside the window, this goes into the room below us. Do you think we should clear this top floor quickly first? Shall we go in
I
pairs,
think
or
if
shall
we go
we?
quickly, yes, and we should go in pairs.
I want to look at the next bedroom.
Thordane is gonna go down this hallway. Just gonna walk.
But let us remember we don't have time to waste.
Thordane's going and just looking down through here in these areas.
Yeah, I can go ahead.
Yuki will go over
and
here.
Kind of bring this into decently full view here. Okay. We got Luxalia and Yuki's hedge chopped. That's okay.
That's
so Zill is going here. Who's going where? Belbin, where are you heading?
Put me out this window. I want to check it out. Sorry, my mouse wasn't on. Yep, that window.
And then Yuki
You're going here.
and Luxalia. Yuki's going here. Luxalia, where are you heading?
In here too.
I'm going with Yuki.
And then
The ladies gotta stick together.
Thordane's going
Yeah.
where?
He's just looking down the hallway, kind of scouting ahead to see what he can see.
Okay.
Just
Like,
through
what'll
here.
happen if we have to go to the restroom and we're not together? you know?
Exactly. It's impossible as ladies to go individually.
Yes, it's dangerous to go alone.
Yep.
Take
All
a
right.
friend.
We're first gonna go with Luxalia and Yuki. What are you two doing? So as you
Investigate the room.
as you
Okay.
walk through, I will say this first and foremost: every single one of these doors are unlocked,
Nice.
but
We're
they
just
are
going in.
each door is closed. Okay.
Yep.
So as
I'm
the-
going through it like a hotel room I'm about to leave, making sure I didn't leave anything behind.
Yep. That's how Yuki is. She'll take this side, Luxalia that side.
okay, the two
Going
of you,
through it, looking for any clues.
I'm gonna have the two of you make wisdom skill checks. Zill, are you doing very much the same?
I'm Kind of. I'm just opening everything as quickly as possible.
Yep, it's very much so. Zill's room is set up in almost the exact same manner, almost identical to the last room, including the same thing to the markings on the walls and basically the highfalutin fanciness of it. And as you begin to, for both groups, open things, if there are any clothes, if there are any paper products, and at the same time too, if there are any what is it called? Low quality jewelry, it all begins to just disintegrate in front of you.
Nice.
Nice.
Great. Do I recognize any of the markings?
Dust to dust.
It's
Just like
just filigree. It's kind of just like
all over
elven
this.
art decoration. But Zill, I'm gonna have you make a wisdom skill check too. Yuki and Luxalia, what did you two get?
10.
15.
15. As you investigate, you can see that there is, in your specific room, Yuki and Luxalia, there is a window, similar kind of arrow slit window on the far side. But you also see that there are 2 beds here. These beds look to be, and this room doesn't seem nearly as fancily decorated. This most likely is servant quarters, as far as that go. Servants, warriors, whatever the case, but this clearly looks like somebody who used to wait on the castle, basically staff. As you open, there's 2 wardrobes, one on each side. There's no desks in this room. And as you open them, you see what look to be servants' clothing that, again, disintegrate. There's nothing of value in this room. And
It's so strange,
14.
Luxalia, seeing everything crumble before our eyes. I feel like this is quite the metaphor. But what
Yes.
exactly?
Yes, I couldn't agree more.
Zill, as you begin to unlock or open all the drawers, you notice that this has the same desk and same locked drawer at the bottom.
I'm gonna swing at it with an
Oh
axe.
my god.
Make an attack roll.
Nice.
14.
14. As you take your axe into the side of this, or the
Just
front
a
of this
hand axe.
cabinet,
Small hand axe.
boom! You basically take a chop at it. Go ahead and roll damage for me.
On a small hand
Did you even have to roll
axe.
damage?
No, that was a.
You got a 21. Yeah,
Yeah.
21 dead.
You just exploded it.
13.
13. As you chop into this, you're able, after 1 or 2 chops, in order to break enough of the wood to get the lock to open. This is a decently sturdy, nice oak desk, but you do eventually open it up. I'm gonna have you roll a d10 for me.
Oh, you didn't even have to roll. You just got a fancy shirt.
I can't
No.
count that
As
high.
long as you just boast it, you can't get cursed.
Oh gosh, I rolled it and then couldn't read it. So, fancy dice. Ooh, 10.
There are 3 vials that are in this one. One of them look to be a vial of a mana potion. And then the other ones are a vial of a potent health potion.
Gosh.
And the other one is a
Camilla's brew.
yeah, Camilla's brew, really.
What kind of mana potion?
It is. Give me 1 second.
Camilla's
Sorry, going back and forth between my notes here.
brew. I think I still have my Camilla's brew. How old is that?
Yeah, it's pretty
Delicious.
old. I think all of you have Camilla's brews still in your.
It never goes bad.
Yeah, it gets vintage, right?
It gets
I
better
don't
with
think I
age.
do.
Where the heck are my? Give me 1 second. There we go. My loot table.
If you drink it, Luxalia, you'll get vigor for the next 4 hours.
Ooh.
Okay. One of them is so you got the potent healing potion, and then you have a vial of simple healing potion, and the mana potion is a reliable mana potion.
It's pretty good.
Excellent. Excellent.
Nice.
Reliable mana potion. Those are all vials, and vials are 1.
Yeah, 1 charge.
Excellent.
Cool.
And 1 pound.
and Thordane. So as we'll jump to Belbin last, but as Thordane makes his way down the hall, he sees that there are kind of two ends. One that leads to a small kind of console table with a portrait over the top of it, and one that leads to the west, and it just leads down to a solid brick wall on the other side.
He's gonna see if he recognizes the chap in the portrait.
Make a knowledge skill check.
He's a learned man. Knowledge 14 plus 4. 18.
18. He examines it, and this seems to have been decaying a little bit, and so it's difficult to see as he looks closely. But the face looks vaguely familiar. He can't quite make out as there's been kind of paint chips that have fallen out of the face. But it looks familiar.
Can he decide whether like the race of creature?
Definitely elf.
It's an elf. Okay, Thordane will take a note and says, "That chap. He looks familiar, but I wonder where. I recognize him." He's gonna try this door that's at the end of this hallway. And he's also gonna see if there's any like drawers or anything.
No, it's just a console table.
Okay,
It looks like there's a small pot in there, and whatever foliage was in vase, whatever foliage was in the vase has disintegrated to time. And so it's just a vase.
He's also gonna try to like take the portrait off of the wall.
Okay. As he reaches up and he grabs his portrait, it's a decent size portrait, but with a little bit of effort, he is able to take it down off the wall. The frame itself seems to be made of pure gold, and so it has heft to it. But as he does so, you can see that there's kind of an outline where this portrait had hung for millennia here on the wall.
He's going to look at the back and see if there's any information on it about the specific portrait.
Yes, there are 4 numbers written on the back of this portrait.
Oh, numbers. All right, he's ready.
6.
Okay, 1 second. Okay, 6.
2.
2.
7.
7.
9.
9. I wonder what this could be. Maybe a code of sorts. And Thordane also thinks in the back of his mind, if we get out of this alive, maybe this would look good hanging in our keep in Helix. Or maybe in the captain's quarters, I could get a portrait of myself made. He's thinking about all the things.
And finally, we go to Belbin. So Belbin, as you look out this window, what are you doing? What do you see?
What do I see? Yeah, what do I see?
As you veer out this window, you can see essentially this view as if you were right here. So you right down into a small, actually little courtyard within the courtyard, and it looks to be planters here. The planters are surrounded by wood. It looks like a very aging wood, and everything is covered in ash. So if there are any plants or anything here, you can't really tell. But everything is covered in ash. There is probably this is about a 1-story structure that is in front, a little bit taller than 1 story, and then there's a path that leads directly to the right down to a basically magma. You don't know how deep it is, but it's definitely molten.
Okay.
You know what grows well in ash? Radishes.
Catch him. Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Quick question.
Mhm.
Is the reliable mana potion still 1d4 plus 1?
That is correct.
But does the level not matter anymore because it's just a pool?
Correct.
Pretty good. That makes mana potions better.
Yeah.
Wait, I'm confused. It's 1d4 plus 1?
Just
How
mana.
How is
Yeah.
that better?
Because it was only like up to a certain level of mana, like arts, because it restored.
Oh, right.
Yeah,
It's just all
So
mana.
yeah.
Yeah.
That makes sense.
And then potent healing is 100 HP, simple as 10.
Question to the party.
Answer to the Belbin.
Do we want to just try to keep ransacking rooms, or do we want to try to keep things intact for whatever reason? Might come in.
I kind of feel like Yuki and Luxalia are just kind of looking for clues, right? Am I wrong about that?
Did anything in your room
Yeah,
like
no, we're-
disintegrate?
Oh yeah,
Oh,
everything.
Oh,
did.
all of the things.
Yeah.
It
see,
all
that's
did.
the-
Yuki calls back. There was just a bunch of servant stuff in here. I'm not sure if
But
necessarily.
what if the servants want their stuff?
Well, I think they're dead, Belbin.
Maybe.
I think they're done for at this point based on how old these are. But I mean, Belbin, that's very courteous of you to consider such things.
There's a selfish motivation to it, but
Oh,
um,
and that is what is your selfish
that
motivation?
if something shows up and they wanted their space untouched, we might be able to leave some untouched. I don't know.
Well, that's very considerate of you, Belbin.
Belbin's
to
survival
consider.
instinct is kicking in.
Yeah.
Well, I don't know if there's a lot we could do. We need to kind of figure out what's going on here.
Can Belbin try to go up the stairs?
Or it's down the stairs.
Down the stairs?
Mhm.
Whichever way the stairs go.
Yep, there's basically one staircase that just leads downwards.
Okay. Belbin will see where that leads, I guess.
Hold up.
So much for staying together. I get it. Don't worry.
So Belbin, he makes his way down these stairs, and you go down one flight into a very similarly laid out room. As far as corridors go. And you can see it is basically this long, narrow corridor with basically an open hallway down to the south. If you keep going to the west, there is a large iron door that is placed here, and then a set of wooden doors here, and a set of iron doors here.
Okay.
Alright.
And
I
again,
think I want to
unlit
go.
braziers, sconces.
Okay. I think I want to go back upstairs and stick with everyone else, but just wanted to see if there was a door I could even go down or something like that.
Nervous.
A little bit. I'm on edge.
Anything interesting down there, Belbin?
It's just a corridor with some doors, iron doors, and normal doors. All sorts of doors.
Did you open any of them?
No, I don't want to stray too far right now.
As this is happening, can we just like go through the rest of these and see if we can just like make a roll to
Yeah,
see if
I'm gonna have each of you. So how many rooms are left? 1, 2, 3, 4,
Four,
5,
six.
6. Okay, I'm gonna
Yeah.
have each of you go ahead and make a wisdom skill check for me.
Oh,
nice.
Wisdom.
9.
10.
18. for
5.
Yuki. Oh, Thordane.
Oof.
8 for Thordane.
All right, we're gonna have you repeat those. I accidentally wonked out my my thing here. All right, Zil,
5.
5. Yeah, nothing of interest in the room that you looked into. Luxalia.
9.
9. As you look around, you see that we'll say you're exploring this room here. As you look around, you see that tucked underneath the bed on the far west end, there is a small lockbox.
Ooh. I will investigate it and pick it up.
It is hot to the touch, primarily because of the heat that is here, as it is made out of like complete like iron. But you do pull it out, and it does seem to be locked.
I'll bring it back to the group.
Yuki, what did you roll?
18.
18. So Yuki, you investigated this room up here. And as you looked through and kind of sorted through, again, very similarly, there were things that were disintegrating and whatnot. However, leaning up against the corner of the room, there seems to be something covered in what looks to be a cloth, and it's decently tall.
She'll investigate.
You
Carefully.
take this off, and it is a very clearly an elven blade. almost as if whoever was here was a warrior, which probably mentions this is a barracks of some sort. And I don't know if this was just left when this place was abandoned or whatnot, but it was left for whatever reason.
She's gonna look at it and see what kind of blade it is.
Make a knowledge skill check.
Are you asking for metal type or like sword type or both?
Both.
Okay.
Knowledge, you said?
Yep.
11.
11. It is a Cercian. As far as like it's a basically double-handed elven greatsword, and you can see that it is made of fine material. It's either steel or Damascus. It's hard to tell. You don't really have the knowledge.
That's pretty good. She'll take it into the hall and kind of, again, as Luxalia did, kind of get the group's
Ooh,
ideas about it.
can I take a look at that?
All right,
Yeah, she hands it over.
Belbin, what
to
did you
Zil.
roll?
10.
10. So you investigated, Belbin, this room up here. And as you're looking through kind of the drawers and everything, you do find a small sack that is placed on one of the bedside tables. And it does seem decently light, but there is 12 EP inside.
Okay.
Holy
My-
crap!
Belbin's the one who
Oh,
doesn't need the money.
EP, baby.
He's the-
Yeah, he basically lives as a homeless bumpkin.
And
And
then
he is
richer than
Yeah,
the rest of us
raised.
and
combined.
then
He's a
Thordain.
hoarder.
What did Thordain get?
He got an 8.
Checks out.
As he investigates, he doesn't find really anything of certain
fine.
value inside
Yeah, he is focused on that gold frame. He suggests
that he
to the
has
party,
under his arm.
How yeah. How do you think my facade would look framed by this solid gold frame? And he holds it up, kind of like next to him. Very nice, very nice. Yes. I think it would be wonderful to be on Alomnia's breath or in our keep in Helix. We'll have to keep that in mind.
Ah,
Zilla's gonna take a closer look at the sword that you found.
It is indeed, by just looking at it, she basically comes up to you and says, I don't know if it's steel or if it's a Damascus blade, and you can see it's Damascus.
Oh, that's a good find. That is some quality craftsmanship.
As far as the
Unfortunately-
element that it is, you really can't tell what it would be.
Yeah.
You either would
Yuki
need someone
says-
to discern what the element is, or have the proficiency to be able to wield it to actually use it. So,
What do you mean element? I'm confused.
because
by
it's
that.
manic weapons.
Oh, sweet. Yuki will say, "Well, it's kind of heavy and cumbersome. I think we'll leave it for here for now." And she puts it. I mean, I'm assuming we're gonna meet in one of these rooms. She'll put it like on one of the beds. If we have time, at the very least, it's an ancient artifact of sorts. Maybe we'll grab it on the way out. Thordain, I think you should leave the frame here too.
How heavy would a Damascus one be?
Damascus Cercians are.
Yuki turns to Belbin. Belbin, what did you find?
I found some gold.
Depending
Cercian
on-
6 pounds. A Damascus one would still be 6 pounds.
So, do you want to hold it?
I can carry it.
Okay, if you want to hold it, that's fine. Yeah. Gold. How much did you find?
12, 15, something like that. I forget exactly. I thought it was 14.
Wait, 6 pounds.
It's pretty, either way.
It was 12.
It was 12.
12.
12? 12.
Okay.
Okay, yeah, 12.
Belbin, look at you.
This
Came into
person-
a small fortune.
If
You and your shiny shirt and your
depending
gold.
On, I know. Depending on how old that room is, that person was a little rich, I guess.
Yeah.
What's the inflation been like in Everlast?
Everpiece is always the Everpiece. It's just old Everpiece.
And actually, as you take out and you like look at the coins, it is a different mint than the current Everpiece that it is. So,
is it
like
spearmint?
Oh,
Ooh, yes. Nice and fresh. Everyone's licking things these days. No, but as you look at it, you see that it is still relatively the same shape and made out of the same material as it, meaning it is still Everpiece that you you can use, but it doesn't have the typical print of the large tree in Starscape that would be present upon Everpiece. Instead, it has an elf, basically like an elven portrait on the front of it.
Is it the same portrait as the guy?
Difficult to tell. You can't really tell who's in the
Oh,
portrait
man.
because of the flaking of it.
Man.
But
Oh man. Well, maybe at the very least you can sell it to a pawn shop of sorts.
Yeah,
Someone who deals in vintage coin.
yeah, we'll see. I gotta make it out alive.
That's
Again,
true.
I feel like we don't have a sense of urgency that we should.
Yeah, well,
But,
I feel like
Aren't
it
you
did
the
take
one
us
who
all that
started
long.
this looting spree?
Yeah. How much time did we spend going through these rooms?
I would say you probably spent about 40-ish minutes.
Okay, that's not bad. All right, Belbin, where did you go off to, by the way?
Oh, I went down the staircase for a second.
Oh.
But now I'm up in this room up to the upper
No time like the present, I guess. Right?
Did the other two rooms not have anything?
What was like over here?
Oh, there was one more room, wasn't there?
There is, but there's nothing in it.
What was like over here?
Just a stone
just a
wall.
wall.
Stone wall.
Okay, cool.
Just comes to the end of the
Yeah.
corridor.
Thordane will put the portrait or the picture up against this wall right here.
Okay.
Just leave it there. That way it's quick to snag in case we have to make a quick escape.
Hey, Belbin, can you help me open this?
Where are you, Rosalia?
Oh yeah, I forgot you grabbed a
I have this
box.
box.
How do you want me to open it? Do you want me to try punching it?
No, like pick
Worked
the
the last
lock or
time.
something. Isn't that like something?
Is it an
you can-
internal or an external lock?
It's an external lock.
At one point, I had
Lock
a
picks.
lock picking kit. Do I still have that though?
If it's in your inventory, you
Oh,
still
yeah.
have it. If it's not in your inventory, you do not have it.
Yeah, I'm looking through Thordane and seeing if he's
Checks
got
out.
anything.
I've got one.
Oh, there you
You might want to run it by Zill then. I don't have.
go. Thordane's got a pipe.
I got a lockpick.
Sil, do you want to help me pick this lock?
We'll try.
Great.
Awesome. Go ahead and make a stealth skill check for me. Not at the minus whatever because of your armor. Just normal.
Nat 16.
Whoa. Zill. What the heck?
You take the lockpick out and you begin to insert it a little bit. You can tell that it's a little bit complicated, but like the feel and the angle that you insert the lockpick feels right. Almost as if like by chance you inserted it exactly correctly the right way. You take your basically other utensil in order to start popping the pins, and then all of a sudden very easily you're able to unlock this thing. And it reveals what looks to be a stone.
Prime mana crystal.
Stone.
Blah, blah, blah.
A stone inside this lockbox.
It's pretty cool.
Is it?
I lick it. Okay, I'm
gosh.
kidding.
As you pick it up, you see that there is actually a fitting on the backside of it. It seems to be a ring of sorts.
Oh.
You got. I'm gonna have you roll a D10 plus 3.
Zilla or Luxalia?
Luxalia.
A D10 plus 3. Okay.
I believe in you.
7. So 10.
You got a gold pearl ring.
Oh.
Wow.
It's a pearl. Mother pearl.
So I guess not really a gem, but precious. Anyways.
Yes. Gold pearl ring. Okay.
Cool.
It's pretty good. Oh, that's
what-
pretty good.
What should I put that under? Armor, clothing.
So technically it's an accessory, so you could put it under clothing if you wanted, because you can equip it.
Is it enchanted?
Yeah, Luxalia, make a elemental skill check for me.
Yeah.
If so, it's worth wearing. It's pretty good.
Yeah. If this table's up to date.
Yep.
Elemental.
Mhm.
Elemental. 9.
9. It does seem enchanted. You do sense
Oh,
like
it's
some
a-
mana coming out of it.
Is pretty good.
Wow.
Pretty nice.
That's pretty good.
That's pretty good.
What? You both seem to know what
Yeah.
enchantment this has.
Max and Dane know.
Max and
Zill and
Dane
Yuki
know.
have no clue.
You could
Okay.
wear it, and then when you're in battle, you could see that you're going to be doing plus 1d4 lightning damage or light damage.
Wow.
You do extra light damage with it.
Yeah, but again, Max and
It's
Zill and Yuki have
yeah,
no
it's
clue.
like the
Well, that's
obsidian ring I gave you, but it's the
Pretty
light version.
cool. What should I do with it? I'm
Well,
asking in game.
it's a pearl. I think that would match your clerics quite nicely. And it seems like Yuki looks around. I don't think anyone's using it.
Fair enough. Alomnia provides, and I'll put it on.
It is
Pretty good.
warm to the touch, but yeah, it
That
feels
makes
nice.
sense.
It's a perfect fit. You have to try a couple of fingers, but it fits
Oh.
perfectly right on your middle left finger.
Nice. Pearl
Gold pearl
ring.
But the wearer's weapon attacks deal an additional plus 1d4 light damage.
Nice. That's
pretty
pretty
solid.
good.
Yep.
I like that.
So if you boop someone with your staff, you're doing light damage.
So while you have been exploring, the first 3 rooms have taken you about 2 hours thus far to explore.
Hey guys, should we go downstairs?
Yes.
Yes.
Lead the way,
There's a-
Belbin.
Alrighty. It's just a corridor, but we can try some doors, see where they lead. You know,
When's a door not a door, Belbin?
when it's a window, when it's ajar.
Oh.
like
I
the
guess the
window.
door could be a window. What would you do to the door that's ajar?
Donkey kick it.
Oh, yes. Why? That's pretty good.
That
What if it
makes sense.
shatters?
That's no longer a
Is
door.
there jam in the jar?
No, but there's jar in the jam.
Oh. What's happening? Okay.
We have an idiot.
Okay. Yuki's gonna light some sconces to kind of give more
Yeah.
light down here.
Just
It lights
as
up.
a general
lights up the
rule,
hallway.
if Zill walks by a sconce, he's just gonna light it with his torch, just from
Perfect.
here on out.
Perfect.
Is there some sweet music playing through here, like Ganon's castle?
Nah. No, it's completely silent. Every now and then you'll hear kind of what the sound of like the movement of like the earth, and like the bubbling of like the magma. But the
Yeah.
one thing you do notice down here on the ground level, there are no windows, and so there's not like the glow that's coming from outside. So unless you do light the sconces, you have no light source other than the torches that you're carrying.
Okay.
Oh, like that. Yuki's gonna check some of the wooden doors and see if they're open.
Okay, so you head over. There's only the one wooden door, which leads this way. And as you reach out to open it, you find that it is locked indeed.
Are they thick? Are they big? Or are they kind of flimsy?
They're double
What are
doors. They're double doors, and they seem pretty big. They're similar builds to the other doors that you have seen that are wood. So they have like the iron fittings, like
Yeah.
bands on them, but they are made out of wood.
Does someone want to try to help me and try to force this open, or maybe we could attempt to pick this lock again?
Zill try to pick it.
So you make your way over to the door, and this again does have a handle. It's not the chain and ring, and so there is like a physical lock on it as you begin to attempt to pick. Make a stealth skill check. No.
3.
3. As you put your lockpick in and when you twist, it
Nope.
breaks.
Oh no, I was afraid of that.
Here, Zill, help me force it open. Like this. Ah. Wow.
Let's see. I think.
Zill,
Yeah, I
you're
think I
so
only
strong.
have
You
one.
can do it.
Yeah, Zill just shoulders
Yeah, we're gonna
the thing.
shoulder it. We're gonna share
So the
burden.
way that I'm going to have this with like the locked door, this thing has a very high basically DV value. However, I'm going to have you both roll physical skill checks, and we're going to add those two totals together to see if it's high
Oh.
enough to get.
Are we opening the door or another box? The door,
The
right?
door. Yeah, the
Okay.
door. Physical?
Physical skill checks.
14.
Oh, that bodes well. Physical. 15.
Meanwhile, I will look for a key.
All right, so that is a 29.
Yeah.
I
Yes.
believe.
Math teacher approved.
A math teacher approved. You begin to push, and that doesn't seem to be doing anything. And so you each grab a handle and you begin to pull as hard as you can, trying to open this outward back towards you. And you hear a, but not enough
Ooh.
to break through it.
Belman, come help us. You're so strong and manly.
As much as Belvin loves his ego getting stroked, I think he's gonna come over here and investigate this.
Yep.
Just try it again, guys. You'll get it.
Thornade's gonna come and help.
Put your
Make
big girl
a-
panties on.
Make a wisdom skill check.
Wait, did you just call Zilla girl? Oh, wisdom. Thornane wisdom or
No,
Belbin?
Belbin.
Okay.
8.
8. As you investigate this door, you can see that there is no way to open it. It seems as if it raises up and down into the ceiling. You could technically, maybe, if you could get your fingers under it, attempt to just lift the iron door, but it's basically a sliding door.
Okay.
Zill is looking at the door. Can he see the hinges?
You can see the hinges, actually, yes. Actually, so opening outward. No, you cannot see the hinges.
So it opens inward.
Sorry, opposite. Yes, you can see the hinges.
Okay.
Yes.
Are the metal do the metal bands of the door do they line up with the hinges?
Two of them. So basically, there's the two hinges, and yes, two of them do, and then there's a metal band in the middle and two at the top and bottom. So there's a total of 5. Yes, 5 metal bands on this door, each way, and they go completely across.
Okay. Zill is gonna take out his Damascus battle axe.
Okay.
Not the axe of Leviathan's wrath.
Okay.
So his Damascus battle axe. And he is going to 4 swings, trying to go above and below the top and bottom bands, above and below the bands by the top and bottom hinges,
Okay. FYI,
hitting the wood.
every swing is going to decrease the durability of your weapon, if that is okay. Since you're basically whacking it against just stone and iron.
Wait, I thought it was wood.
Oh, specifically the wood? Taken out.
Yeah,
the wood?
I'm aiming for the wood.
Got it. All right. Well, I'll have you roll to see if it reduces.
Okay, that's fine.
All right. Go ahead and make an attack roll.
Okay. 14.
14. You do successfully begin to chip away at the wood that is between basically the iron fittings and the door itself. And as you do so, it takes probably about 5 to 10 minutes as you do it. You're able to weaken the door enough, and with your earlier pulling, you are able to pry one of the doors off.
Nice.
Off its hinges. With this being the case, your Damascus battle axe does take 3 points of durability damage.
That's fine.
That's pretty good.
That's why I used the Damascus battle axe.
Pretty good.
And it does open up again the one side into what looks to be the kitchens of this old place. There are 2
Does it
furnaces on the
reek?
far east. No. Basically, any food that was here in the past is disintegrated. It is beyond the point of rotting. It's basically just not there anymore. But as you look to the far eastern side of the room, there are 2 large ovens, giant fires that are not lit, but you can see that there is kindling in the bottom of it still. Almost like petrified wood, but upon closer investigation, you can see that it is coals. And there are a number of crates around here, including barrels. It looks like when this place was left, chances are it was completely stocked.
Okay. All right. Well, this is kind of strange. If there were people living down here, or if there were people who are trapped down here, you would think that these would be cracked open. It seems like it's just been not touched. It's like just been suddenly abandoned.
Are we all going in that room now?
If you
Yeah.
want,
I want to go in that room.
you should try eating some of the
Did
ash.
anybody
The food
check
ash.
this door?
No.
It's iron, right?
It's
So
another
that's an
iron
iron.
door, but no one has investigated it yet.
We'll make our way little by little. We'll go around. Can we make checks to see if there's anything like that's not just rotted food
Mhm.
around here?
Yeah, I'm gonna have
Like letters, recipes,
Mhm.
you know, like
What's in the barrels?
Hidden loot.
yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna have all of you make a wisdom skill check for me.
Nat 16.
My goodness.
Yep, we'll do it. We'll go one at a time. So, Zil. So
Nat
during that,
16.
is there any place that you specifically want to look that
Um,
you see here on this map?
I basically want to look into anything that like isn't immediately obvious. What's in it?
Isn't immediately obvious? Okay.
Yes.
Cool. So you make your way over to this far corner, and you see what look to be shelves that have all kinds of like crates and stuff at the base of it. But on the shelves, there are all kinds of basically like bound like leather like manuals. You know previously from opening, and this is again because the natural 16 gives you that warning. If you do open, you do risk whatever's in here disintegrating. But if you do wish to take them, you can take them and read them later.
How many of them are there?
So there's a number of them that do look kind of like cookbooks per se, but there's one at the very top left that seems to be much nicer bound. And it actually has what looks to be like jewel like fittings like on it as well.
Is there any text on the spine?
There's no text on the spine.
I'll grab the one that doesn't look like a cookbook.
Perfect. So
The
mysterious
jeweled
book. Jeweled mysterious
You
book.
don't want to learn how to cook, Zil?
No.
Some ancient recipes? Oh, there you go.
Thordane's
You're
like,
welcome to
Thordane's
pick
like
'em.
recipes improve over time. I don't think we want to eat what these people ate thousands of years ago. They didn't
The
even know what salt
Neanderthals.
was.
Is that true, Thordane? I think you're just making generalizations. Cool.
Maybe these people knew what salt was. This place looks pretty fancy.
Thordane got a 14.
So Thordane, is there anywhere he specifically wants to check?
Yeah, he's kind of like gonna kind of go back down this area and look along this wall, just in general.
So as he looks through these crates specifically, he can tell that these are food-related products. Most of them are still sealed, meaning nailed shut, but you can see that there's some faded elven text that has various things, such as there's a couple ones with cured meats inside. There's a couple of them that have vegetables, onions, potatoes, things like that.
So you know how like old army rations and whatnot have like property of U.S. military and things like that?
Mhm.
Is there any sort of signage on any of these barrels saying where they came from or what their intended purpose or what kind of people who are down here?
Not on the crates, but as he continues kind of down the line, he can see that there are a number of barrels. These seem to be stacked up, and there is a place where you can cork them. They look to be alcohol of some sorts. All of them do seem to be wine, and as he investigates them, he has to kind of climb up to the top in order to get around them because these barrels are freaking heavy. And on basically the broad face of it, he can see that it does say Ashal on the side.
Oh, Ashal. Ah, yes, Ashalenthil. This is the city that's underneath Flomberge, isn't it? These are millennium old, in fact. And Thordane attempts to uncork one of the casks.
So basically, he looks around and he does find that there is a tap that is there, and so he gets that something heavy, and he begins walloping on it. I'm gonna have him make a physical skill check for me.
He's not very physical though. He's petite. He's petite. Physical. Physical. 8.
He takes a hit with basically this wooden mallet that he finds on one of the tables. He whacks again, and then a third time he hears a crack, and all of a sudden, all of you immediately can begin to smell this very pungent aroma, almost
The
as
good stuff.
almost as if it's not really fruity per se. It's more it kind of smells like yeast.
Ooh.
Like baking bread, kind of.
Ooh.
And as you just begin to like smell this overwhelming aroma of yeast, and you can see that whatever is in these barrels doesn't seem to be made traditionally of grapes. It is wine, but it almost seems like kind of like a beer like wine.
He's gonna tap him. He's gonna find a cup, and he's gonna tap him a little bit of ancient wine.
Oh no.
He's gonna smell it.
Thorday, don't forget the last time I did that.
It's pungent. Yeah, that's true. He got poisoned.
He's gonna be like, he's gonna like go like this and go like, and like let it hit the back of his
He's aerating it.
palate. He's aerating it a bit, and he's gonna spit it out. What does he feel? What does he taste?
It is perhaps the most delicious wine he has ever had in his life. However, he can sense that this has aged for a very long time, and the alcohol content is very high.
Thordain's like, this is the good stuff. If we have some time to bring up some of this, we could probably sell this for a pretty penny.
Why are we
So,
down here
For a
again?
glass.
I feel like it's not to find wine.
To see the flame pillar, but you have to try this. I wouldn't suggest swallowing it. This seems to be so concentrated to the fact that even just the tiniest sip would get you drunk out of your mind. But you should taste it at the very least. It's delicious.
I'm good.
He'll take another sip and spit it out. That's the good stuff. Yeah.
Zill will
Seems
grab
like
a
such
glass.
waste.
Zill, are you drinking?
Belbin, would you want some? It's delicious.
Hold on, let me finish investigating. Then
All
I'll
right.
decide.
All right.
Don't drink it. Just spit it out.
Let's go ahead and move on to Luxalia next. So, Luxalia, is there anywhere in particular that you want to, or are you just kind of like, let's explore further?
Let's just explore further. We gotta find the flame pillar.
And then I guess if that's the case, let's go ahead and jump to Belbin.
I wanted to explore.
Oh,
this
what
back
was your
corner.
wisdom skill check?
1 for a 3.
Okay.
Yeah, not one.
Yeah, you don't find
I
anything.
had a
of use
1
here.
for a 4.
I'll probably be taking a sip of that after this.
And
And
last but not
swallowing.
least, Yuki. What did Yuki get?
She got a, what did she get? I think it was a 10. I mean, she'll investigate this door, I guess.
Yep.
See if
same,
like it's
same
also locked.
mechanisms. It is locked.
All right. Look, Sally, do you want to try to push this open with me?
I'm not very strong, but sure. Can I try to find a key or something?
Oh yeah,
Is there
that's
a
maybe a
keyhole?
good idea.
Oh, there is a keyhole on this side. And you look around. And unfortunately, you're not able to find much of anything.
Dang it. Yeah, let's try to push it open, I guess. Zill, get over here.
I'll join.
All right. Physical skill check. Yeah, since you're pushing this time, you're not worrying about pulling. I could say about 3 of you could probably line up to potentially push this. Physical skill checks.
I'm not strong, so Belbin, take my place.
Hold on, let me take a sip of that wine first.
All right. The question is, Belbin, are you actually consuming it?
No.
Thordain warned against it.
Yeah, he is going to listen to Thornton.
Okay.
Oh, thank goodness.
Thank God, thank God. But isn't
Like,
it
do we have
delicious?
to carry a drunk Belbin through this dungeon?
Isn't it delicious, Belbin?
Belbin takes a sip of it, and there's actually some of it that reminds him of almost like the taste of like sake. It's like pure like distilled alcohol, like as far as the strength of it. But there's definitely like a little bit of a like a mild kind of fruity flavor of it, but it's really good. It's really good.
Let's take this with us.
Yes, if we have the manpower and the time, I agree. Let's take a cask of it.
All right.
It's the good stuff. This is quite literally the wine of ages.
If we get out of here, I'm fine to retire and keep a bottle of this.
Of the wine of ages.
Yes.
We don't have to fake anymore. This is the good stuff. That was a 19 for Yuki, by the way.
All right, Belbin. Go ahead and make a physical skill check, and then Zil, what was yours?
6.
Okay. 25.
21.
Oh, let's go.
The three of you are able to gather together and break the door open, and you hear like a very audible crack as like the center lock just breaks. You filter into this large back dining room. That's exactly what it is. There seems to be some kind of basically fireplace that's at the very far end, and you can see that there are 3 dragon heads that are mounted up top. These are not statues of dragon heads, they are real dragon heads that have been mounted up at the top over the fireplace. At the very far end of it, eastern end, there is a large statue of what looks to be made of bronze of a what looks to be a elf mounted upon a horse in basically like elven armor. And then down here in the basically bottom right, you can see that there is a piano. Whatever music that was here has basically disintegrated to time, but there is a very, very old piano that is there, along with what looks to be a cello propped up against the wall as well. And then at the very far end up here, there is the large fireplace that is there, but 2 large windows as well. These are not basically like the slitted windows. These are like nice kind of like stained glass windows that are here. And then obviously you have like the sconces and then a large dining table in the center. This is clearly the dining space for whoever lived here.
Thordain wants to check out the statue and see if he recognizes. Can you make like a history check or something?
Yep, knowledge
or a
check.
knowledge check. Thordain's trying to see if it's the same dude as in the portrait, if he can tell. Okay. Knowledge. That's a 13.
A 13. As you investigate the statue, there are definitely elements of this that seem quite more and more familiar. You're starting to put 2 and 2 together. Chances are this absolutely is whoever was depicted in the portrait, but he still isn't able to put a name to the face.
I see. Is there a name on the statue?
There isn't. Nope.
Oh, what the? Okay.
Oh, what the?
What the?
Can Belbin go in and investigate the dragons?
Yep, you do so. And you can see that the one at the very center is the largest of them, and it looks to be a dragon head with gold glittering scales. There's one on the left, which is one with kind of like blue muted scales, almost black to a degree, kind of like a radiant. And then on the right side, there is a one with silver scales.
Can I reach out and touch any of them, or are they mounted too high?
No, they're mounted enough to where you could probably touch like at least the center one's a little bit higher than the other 2. You could probably touch like the chitty chin of that one, but you could like touch like the nose of the other ones.
Do they feel solidly secured to the wall?
They do.
Okay. And
Yeah.
nothing's gonna happen if I try to move them or anything like that. Like they're no.
You can try. They do definitely. They don't feel like they're like wobbling as if like a nail had pinned them in. They look to be like very like mounted onto this wall.
Okay.
It is mounted onto basically like these like kind of shield looking like iron like plaques that are there. But yeah.
Okay.
Somehow they're mounted.
Okay. Yeah. Guys, these dragons would look so sick in our house.
Well, there's Yuki looks at her silver scales as well.
Does Luxalia recognize these at all?
Luxalia, make a piety skill check for me, Luxalia.
How big are they, by the way? I mean, they
They're
look pretty big.
They're big.
Yeah.
And so like
How
I would
do
say
you know?
the center head probably is about 5-ish feet wide. And it's probably 5 feet wide to tall, tall. The other ones are quite a bit smaller, probably stand about 2 feet wide. But as far as like the length, it goes like all the way, like part of the way down their necks. And they probably jut out about like each of them like about 8 feet.
Oh my gosh. What kind of like dragon? Are they like adult dragons? Are they
Definitely
juvenile?
Definitely
adult dragons.
more adult looking dragons.
Oh my gosh.
Yuki, just in case you were wondering, you'd look good mounted on our wall too.
Yuki just looks at Belbin. I'd rather not, Belbin. I have adventuring to do.
Luxalia, what was your piety skill check?
That would be a 6. I rolled a nat 1.
Oh snap! As you look at these creatures, you can tell that there is definitely something significant about them. You've never, other than I guess like seeing Smoldran leave the Caldera, you've never really seen a dragon before. But as far as these go, like you can tell that there is some kind of something special about these dragons. These aren't just like dragons that were slain and mounted. But other than that, you can't really begin to tell much more about them.
These dragons are special. They're more than just a trophy. Also, with that, I do need to get going here.
Sounds good. Thanks, bro.
Sorry, y'all. But
No, appreciate it.
thanks for hanging. See you guys.
Michael.
Thordain will look and say, yes. By the hair of my chinny chin chin. What can he decipher about these dragons?
I'm going to have him make a piety skill check for me.
10 plus 1. 11.
The only thing that he can add to this is the fact that he knows that during basically the past, in the years of like the height of the kingdom of Ashal, the elves that had taken power here basically were spending their time, especially in the earlier years, hunting down basically any dragons, because this was few hundred years after the Dragon Cult Wars, where basically like the Draken were created. And so they basically went throughout as far and wide in Everlast and tried to hunt down and kill all of the dragons, especially because the elven kings of the past were charged with Alamnia to basically uphold basically his rule, and he saw the threat of the dragon cult, especially many of them that went into hiding. Anything that had to do with basically dragons, including Draken, meaning there was great persecution of Draken as well during that time. Basically the armies would go out and just kill. So to him, these look like just trophies, but based off of what Luxalia says, like there's probably something special about it, but he can't really discern why.
All right. That's what he says. He relays that information, and Yuki's like, well, maybe they are special. If they're down here in Ashal, I think that maybe there's something more to them. Does anyone know anything about Ashal?
Thordain raises his hand. I know a lot about Ashal.
Thordain, you don't know the significance of these dragons.
Well,
Yuki looks at him, specifically the silver one.
Okay.
Like this scratches her chin.
Make a piety skill check.
Oh my gosh. Well, it's better than Thordain at the very least, because it's a base 12. Let's see. Piety plus what? 13.
13. As you observe this dragon, you can see that it has blue eyes, almost as if its eyes were not replaced by basically beads, as if like the eyes themselves haven't decayed and like have almost crystallized in basically like this icy blue. And it seems to be staring directly into you, almost as if like they're your own eyes reflecting back at you. I'm gonna have you make a charisma survival check for me.
Oh my gosh.
And
This is what I
a
get.
Blue eyes, white dragon.
Exactly. Exactly.
Kaiba.
Charisma. So, oh, I'm good at charisma. 22.
22. You begin to feel kind of like this like stirring in your heart, almost as if everything around you seems to like kind of like darken, and like your gaze begins to focus into it, and you begin to feel kind of like this like utmost respect for this dragon, as if it is trying to control you in a way, but you're able to snap out of it by breaking eye contact.
Oh, Yuki says, well, that's quite alluring. Sorry, that's Thordane's voice. That's quite alluring. And she takes out her this mysterious sphere out of her bag, and she sits in this chair and gazes at it.
Okay. I'm gonna have you make an endurance skill check for me.
Endurance? What? I don't have good endurance. That's the END, right?
Yep.
This is your end.
9.
9. As you sit there and you kind of hold your sphere in your lap, you look up at this dragon, and it's difficult for you because as you look at it, you feel as if what you have, the sphere, doesn't belong to you. You feel a sense of detachment from it.
I've got to deliver it to a dude in the Ruffinian Peaks.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
You feel a sense of loss too, as you stare. It's kind of like this cold, like sad feeling. So much so that you have to get up out of the chair.
Do I have to? Can I discern where this feeling is coming from in my heart, whether or not it's how to put it? Is it just a random feeling that comes up, or does it feel like something specifically is making me feel this way?
It's definitely like a feeling, like kind of like your conscience pulling at you, almost as if whatever this dragon is, it's looking at you like and making you feel guilty.
She turns to the rest of the party and says, I don't think I want this looking at me in our keep or in our thing. I mean, I respect it, obviously. It's great and majestic, and in some ways I come from it, but I don't know. There's just something about the eyes. It unsettles me. And she puts the mysterious sphere back into her bag. Yep. Do the others have similar eyes? Like,
yeah,
crazy looking?
Yep. So the one in the center, it has basically like these almost like flaming like red eyes, and then the one on the far left has kind of like these purplish, kind of glossed over like black eyes.
Well, these might be good in a museum, but I don't know. I don't like the feeling of this. And she walks over to the armor right here and looks through the stained glass window, pondering.
You basically see the stained glass window, but it's just completely black out.
All right.
Chances are the mountains are surrounding this side of it too.
Is the armor nice at least?
Armor's pretty nice. Yeah, elven. It's just a suit of armor. It looks larger than like the typical like person would like wear.
So it's decorative.
Yeah, it definitely looks decorative. Maybe a Horoxan could probably wear this armor.
Oh, there you go. Anyone else have anything, or should we continue?
What's over here? Can I investigate over here next?
Yep. As you make your way over to the far western side, you see that there is a very familiar mechanism. There is a large door that goes through here. It is the steel doors that slide downwards, and this is closed as well.
All right, guys. I think we need to start looking for some sort of contraption to open these doors. Well, there's another one.
There was a hallway back that we didn't actually go down in the first area.
Yeah, but we need to find some way to open these doors because they scroll up.
Leaky will look for any levers.
Zil wants to check out the piano.
Oh.
Zil, you
not the cello? How dare you, cello player, not checking out the cello?
Sorry, not sorry.
Make your way over to the piano. I'm going to have you make a wisdom skill check for me.
Nat 1. Ugh.
Yeah, it's a piano. You can see that basically the the thing that hides the keys, the cover for the keys, is still up, meaning whoever was playing this either forgot to do it or left in a hurry. But other than that, you can't really discern much more.
Can I play some keys?
You do. You sit down and you begin to pluck away at the piano, random keys. I don't know how musically talented Zill is, but you begin to kind of poke at something.
Not.
And there is definitely a very much a not a piano sound, but almost kind of the sound of a harpsichord, meaning you hear plucking as opposed to like the hammer hitting the string. Yeah, there seems to be a harpsichord, not a piano.
Can I like open up the top of it and look in?
You do. And indeed that is, I'm not sure if you know what you are looking at, but
No.
it is not your classical piano that has like the hammers that hit the strings. There's basically like this like little hook that basically when you press it, it goes boop, 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 and it basically plucks the string pizzicato style instead. But yeah, it looks clean inside. Because the lid is down, it looks as if no ash or anything or dust have really fallen inside. It looks very, very nice.
Now I'm gonna go pluck some strings of the cello.
You do so, and as you begin to pluck, it is way out of tune. Actually, some of the strings are completely limp, as if like the tuners had basically just like unstuck, and they were just like flopping. And so with that, you begin to kind of play. You look around and you don't see a bow anywhere in order to play it. But again, this probably is a pretty nice instrument, especially with it being as old as it is. But this definitely feels far more fragile than the harpsichord, so you got to kind of be careful when you're handling it.
Yuki knows music. Can she help investigate?
Sure, make a wisdom skill check.
She comes from a family of instrument makers, after all. Oh, 15.
15. As you look around, the harpsichord looks, again, very nice. Definitely not Draken made from what you can see. But the keys are pure ivory.
Whew.
And that's pretty nice. But something that draws your attention is more the bench of the harpsichord. You can see that it's actually one of those benches that open to either put music or anything inside of it.
She opens it.
As she does, I'm going to have you roll a d10.
D10. That's what I like to hear. 5.
You find that there is a key that is in here underneath some of the music that, again, as you lift it, it disintegrates all the paper. But all that's left is a key.
Ah, she takes the key and says, I found a key.
You might want to keister that before Zill comes after you.
I think we should use this, Bell. She's going to go over to like the door.
Belvin,
The scrolling
not
door
the
and see
time.
if
Can
there's
we
any,
come back
like-
to this
there's
later?
no lock
We
or
need to move
anything on
past
those.
this.
Well, she's gonna take the key, and then basically wherever she sees a keyhole, she's gonna attempt to insert it.
Yeah, I mean, you insert it into the broken doors that are here, and this key does go into the lock, but it doesn't seem to be the actual key that fits.
She
So
wants
it's probably
to
it's a similar type door that this key would go into.
She also wants to double check and see if there's any locking mechanisms in the piano or anything in this area, because since it was in the piano bench or the harpsichord bench, she wants to see if it actually is like something for the harpsichord, like a secret door, a compartment of sorts.
Make a knowledge skill check for me. Not knowledge, sorry, wisdom skill check.
That's a 15.
As you search around, no. This is basically just an instrument. There's no hidden compartments or anything here.
Cool. Well, we've got a key just in case we need it for anything. Anyways.
Cool.
Shall we go back to the first hallway, unless anyone else has anything they want to look at?
Can I look at the table really quick? Table, chairs, under the chairs.
Yeah, absolutely.
Under
Go
the
ahead
table,
and make
that sort of thing.
a wisdom skill check for me.
My wisdom's been off today, and it continues to be off. 7.
7. Yeah, you look around, and the most interesting thing about this is kind of the center candelabra. It seems to be very finely crafted, almost as if it was made out of pewter, meaning it is quite heavy as well. But it is polished and it looks beautiful. It's probably decently valuable.
Can I pull it? See if it's a lever or anything like that?
I see.
You begin to grip the base of it, and you do pull it. The whole candelabra comes off the table.
Okay. I'll just leave it on the ground for now.
Okay.
Do I see it? Is there anything underneath the like table runner that's on there?
No, it looks pretty flat. You would be able to see something sticking out if there was something that wasn't just completely flat. But as you begin to lift up the corners of the rug, you don't see anything that is specifically like hidden, like no hidden notes or anything like that.
And there's nothing underneath the table either.
Nope.
Like nothing where the chairs. Okay. Yeah, I'm good to go back to the other room then.
Anything else, Zill?
No.
Off we go, back to the first hallway.
And as you do so, you make your way through the kitchen's room. You come back into the first hallway. And the first thing that you notice is it is dark again.
Boop, 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 boop.
All of the torches light back up.
Interesting. It's like a primitive version of motion sensing lights. When you're sitting in a stall in a bathroom and the lights go up, you have to go like this. Turn them all back on. You know what I'm saying?
I know exactly what you're saying.
Yeah, the hallway. What's
Is
the
this
hallway?
a hallway?
It is a hallway.
Let's go.
Down the hallway.
There are no doors here, and it looks almost identical to what was up above you. But you will notice that there are no doors on either end. Just basically, it's dark all the way down through.
The wraith thing came down into a hallway similar to this. Down below. I wonder if it's down here.
Or I wonder if this is where the last people went.
Yeah, maybe. Ooh. 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 Oh, it's an armory. Like, what is that? Looks like a torture chamber.
Yep. As you go down the hallway, there are a few torches that you can light while you are wandering, but it does eventually dead end into a very similar circular room. The only difference here is instead of a circular staircase that goes down to the bottom, there are 4 pillars that seem to be holding the roof up in the center.
Interesting.
So there's no staircase that goes upwards.
Well, I'm assuming we're going to start by lighting everything as we have been.
Yeah. And then Zill's just kind of going to go knock on the pillars. Just tap them.
Yep,
Not too hard.
They are made of stone, similar to the foundations that the buildings are. They seem solid.
Or is there
Okay.
any place for it to like put a key into them or something like
Oh,
that?
yes, that's a good idea.
Do they all sound the same?
Make a wisdom skill check, each of you, as you are exploring and investigating these pillars.
6. I
Oh
just keep
my
getting
gosh.
one worse every
18.
time. 8, 7, 6.
Yuki, what'd you get?
Oh, me too.
Oh, yeah, I guess.
Sure, I'll make one. 14 plus 3, 17.
17. Yeah, basically Zill and Belbin, these are just pillars. They're not very interesting. Yeah, they're pretty nice. But Zill, as you look around, you find that there are carvings on them. They don't seem to be hollow or like any hidden chambers, but the cardinal directions are engraved in the center on each of them, meaning north, south, east, and west.
There you go.
They're all in the correct positions too, from what.
Okay, that was going to be my next question. Like, do you have any sense of where north actually is?
Yeah. They're in the correct positions.
Sorry.
Are those wooden doors along here?
Yes, they are all wooden doors.
Yuki's gonna test them, and if they're locked, she's gonna attempt to use her key.
Everything is locked here. Unlike the room that was up above that you guys started in today, all of
Mhm.
these do seem locked. And as you begin to test your key, these are smaller doors, and so
Okay.
the key actually doesn't even fit into the lock for these ones.
Even this one, these double doors down here.
That is correct.
Okay. What about this door right here?
As you make your way over here, you stick your key in there, and it does fit. It is a
Mhm.
similar size door, and you begin to twist, and you hear a ka-chunk as it unlocks this door.
Ooh. I think this key, we found its function.
Let's go in.
Follow
Let's
me.
go.
She goes like this. We all go in.
You find yourself in a room. This one is, while like the walls themselves aren't as fancy as the rooms above, like the nice rooms that Belbin found his
The mail-in.
mail-in. This room does actually seem much bigger than it. I'm gonna have you make a wisdom skill check for me, Yuki.
Dirty 16. 13 plus 3.
Okay. Somebody who had some kind of power lived here. However, from the sounds of it, it's most likely, or basically from like the location of it, it's most likely the captain of the guard probably lived here.
She relays that information. I wonder if there's keys to the other doors in here. And she looks around to see if there's like drawers with key rings and such.
There are
be able to-
plenty of drawers, and as you begin to go through them again, anything that is paper just begins to disintegrate. You see that there is also a fireplace, and again, the fireplaces aren't lit here, but you see that there is a fireplace that is here that does go to the upper levels. Are you lighting any torches while you're going
Yeah.
through here?
Yeah.
Zill's still lighting all
Or
of
candles.
them.
Perfect.
Yeah.
And you begin to do so, and the light, you begin to shed light on the situation. You make your way over to the very far end on the desk, and you can see that there is directly like placed center on the desk what looks to be a stone tablet that's there.
Okay. Right.
And it is very clearly a map.
Oh. She grabs it and investigates and shows it to the rest of the party to see what we can make of it.
You are able to make out the entirety of the keep that you are in, meaning you have found some kind of map to this whole area. So let me go ahead.
Wonderful.
We're going to go ahead and go on break really quickly as I begin to pull that up. But this is a great time to be able, if anybody needs to go use the restroom. If there's anything that you guys have in mind right now that you want, just keep that held in your brain. We will be back in less than 5 minutes. And we are back. How's it going, everybody?
Good. Woo!
Let me get
Chilling.
Let me get my music going again.
Definitely not yawning. What?
Yep.
Who said that?
Wow, it's like it's
I-
nighttime for you guys. But anyways, yes, you grab this slate, and as you pick it up, you can see that it is a double-sided slate. On the front, you see basically kind of like the square, like castle outline, and then on the back, it seems to be almost reflected. However, there are some slight differences between the two. As you investigate a little bit further, in the top left corner, you can see what looks to be one, like the number 1, and the number 2 on the backside.
Okay. Assuming the floors. It's a Zelda map.
Man.
I'll show you what you're looking
She's
at.
yeah,
So-
she's gonna
This is the one that says 2. This is the one that says 1.
Oh, so we've only
Ah.
discovered half of the fortress. Oh,
Okay.
interesting. Okay.
So we're here.
Mhm.
So we're here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We just came from here. We've been here. We've been here.
Oh, by the way, on your map, there's no lava pits in the middle. It's just a courtyard. There's no lava.
Makes sense. Makes sense. Oh, I can turn my mouse back off. What are
So quick question. Is this a door right here?
It is a door.
Yuki's gonna look in the drawers and like everything around that opens, again looking for keys specifically for things.
I'll keep your guide the map over here to the side, so if you need it
So we
to
can
refer to
reference.
it, yeah. You look through the drawers and everything, and I'm gonna have you make a wisdom skill check.
14.
All of the drawers seem to have paper and whatnot inside, so as soon as you open them, they disintegrate. However, you see that there is a small compartment on the bottom of the desk.
She investigates.
It looks to be a lockbox that has been nailed to the bottom of the desk.
She's gonna call over to her comrades and says, "There's a lockbox under here. Does anyone want to attempt to break? What is it? Metal or is it wood?"
Yeah, it's a metal lockbox. It's been like
My
it's been, like,
lockpick
nailed
broke.
up into the top of it, into the top of the desk
Hmm.
on the other underside.
She's gonna try to yank it off the bottom.
Okay, go ahead and make a physical skill check at despair.
So that disadvantage.
Yep.
Terrible. 8 plus 6. 14.
14. As you begin attempting to rip, you can see that it's very difficult to get really like a handhold on it. It's basically smooth on all sides, and
Okay.
ripping in a down motion is very difficult considering, and like the weight of the
Yeah.
desk. You would need multiple people to be able to flip this desk over in order to
She's gonna donkey kick it.
Yes.
make a physical skill check for me.
That's what I like to see. 15 plus 6. What is that? 21.
21. You're able to donkey kick it the nails out, meaning you can
Nice.
take the lockbox off the bottom of
Nice.
of it, but you seem
That was
to have
the
made
intention.
no dent into this lockbox. This is a
That's fine.
lockbox. Yeah.
She was just trying to get it off, and she holds it up to the party. Do you think there's any way we could try to open this? Thornton's looking through his bag to see if he's got any.
Do you want to throw it at this door, see if it opens?
Use it as a bludgeon.
Yeah.
My lockpick broke.
Yeah, I know. Let's see.
Is it an external lock again?
Or is it
it's an internal lock.
Can Thornton investigate it?
The door.
Or no, the lock specifically
Yep.
to see how intricate it is.
As he investigates, he can see that well, I guess wisdom skill check.
12.
He can see that it is a pretty secured box. Even if you did have a way to be able to like lock picks and what to be able to pick the lock, it would be a very difficult job, most likely. Probably the best way to be able to get into what's inside here is by either breaking it, which it is a very solid, probably like 30-pound lockbox, or find the key.
Do we have anything that could potentially pry?
I've got an idea.
I've got a dagger.
Oh, probably break it. This thing's hefty, Belbin.
I know, but I don't care about this iron dagger.
I've got an idea. Might
Yes,
not be a good one.
all right. Any idea is better than none.
Zilla's gonna kind of set it up on its side so the lock is facing up.
By the way, we're reaching about 4 hours of your time inside this dungeon.
Okay.
And I'm going to try to hit into the keyhole with my pickaxe.
Oh, interesting. Okay.
Go ahead. I'm gonna have you make
Alright.
a dexterity skill check for me for this.
Oh, crap.
May allow me
If
to
we,
guide you.
if we are cheering him on in the background,
No. Unless somebody who happens to be watching has any sort of
I do have a blessing.
Oh, hold up.
I do have one.
I might be worth it, honestly. If there's a key in there, that can make our lives so much
I'm
easier.
gonna use my blessing. I
Okay.
rolled like crap.
Okay.
13.
13. You are able to put it on its side and line it up to where you have your pickaxe and you swing it as hard as you can down, and you find it right into the center of the lock, and you hear a like a kind of like shattering, and the lock itself breaks, and the lockbox flips open.
Yes.
Good job. What's in it?
What do we see?
Yeah.
A small sack falls out of it, and there seems to be, again, papers that are in here too that just disintegrate, but a sack falls out, probably like a marble like size like sack.
12 EP, baby.
I open the sack.
And you pull out what looks to be a crystalline blue glass sphere.
Oh.
Do you want to throw that at the door?
Does anyone recognize what this is?
There's not a lot to it. It's just basically like a sphere, but it is clearly made out of glass.
It's a marble.
Glass blower.
Yuki, don't you have something that looks like this?
I mean, I got my mysterious sphere, but it's much bigger than this.
Much
Oh,
much
okay.
bigger.
Yuki,
This one's
Okay.
probably like this big.
yeah, Yuki takes it and
Golf ball
she investigates it and looks into it like this.
Make a knowledge skill check for me.
Can Belvin just look at this door up here, see what
13.
that looks like?
Yeah, of course. So Belbin makes his way up, and he's disinterested in this. He's like, "Oh, it's not gold." He walks up there, but Yuki, as you look into the sphere, you can see that it's kind of clouded in the middle. You know how like sometimes like marbles have like the glass swirls that are inside of them.
Yeah.
Most of it's kind of like a tinted blue, but you can see that it almost as if there's like clouds that are like moving around inside. Almost as if like
weird.
the innards of it is active. What's a good explanation? Do you remember in like the first Harry Potter movie when Neville gets his like remembrall and then like he has it and it like lights up red when he can't see? But because it's tinted on the outside in blue, the clouds are kind of difficult to see, and it's like a white kind of like cloudedness that's inside this that it's like barely moving.
She's gonna hand it to Luxalia and see if Luxalia can discern anything from it.
Let me see. Let's make a mana skill or elemental skill check. Whoever's controlling Luxalia.
She rolled the dice says 11. I forgot to
She's
open
pretty
her sheet.
elemental, though. She's pretty good.
Hold elemental 14.
Yes. There doesn't seem anything particularly elemental about this. At least, maybe it's a conduit or something for mana. But no, there's nothing about this sphere that I can sense any kind of mana coming from it.
Yuki's gonna go back to the lockbox as Belbin's investigating the door and see if there's anything decipherable from the papers or anything that were in there.
No, they just disintegrate immediately.
Zill's gonna take. Is there anything else in the lockbox?
I mean, it was
Zill's gonna
full of papers, but basically it's
Yeah.
like ashes and then this.
Zill's gonna take the sphere and walk back to the pillars.
Okay, you do so. Belbin.
And no keys, I'm assuming. No keys that we found in there,
Nope.
in that room.
No keys.
Okay.
Belbin,
any-
as you investigate this door, you can see it is another iron door. However, this is one that has handles on it, meaning handles like inwards, as opposed to like the slide down, basically, one that this is. There is locks on it. What do you want to do with it?
The hinges. Can I see the hinges?
Yeah, you can see the hinges.
So I'll have to pull it.
Mhm.
And what kind of locks are on it? Like what kind of a lock is it?
They're like basically they require a key in order to like embedded inside the door. The key would be rather chunky if there was a key to go into this.
Okay,
Like a thick,
and
it would be like
then-
a thick, like big key.
And the doors you said are iron, like solid iron.
Solid iron, and they're very hot to the touch.
Okay. All right. I was hoping we could just break them down, but it
Mhm.
sounds like we need to find this key.
Do you want to try opening them?
Yeah, sure. Just see if they're locked, I guess.
I'm gonna have you make a fortitude skill check as you begin to grasp the handles with like the sheer heat of this door,
Ooh,
or fortitude
Grab-
survival check.
Grab some oven mitts.
that was a good roll. Where's fortitude? Aha. Alrighty, 21.
We're fortunate because Belbin has his hand wraps on him, and so it gives it a little bit of a barrier before it starts feeling the heat in his hand. But you basically pull down the handle, and it does click open. This was an unlocked door.
Oh.
Whoa. Hey guys, should we go out?
I think we should,
You
but
take your hand off
should we-
immediately before you start taking damage.
It's
Yeah.
kind of hot out there, and also Yuki kind of looks around and says, "There's other rooms and doors. Maybe we should find some keys, perchance, if we can quickly. I know where we don't need to spend too much time, but And so she looks over at Zill and sees that he's like kind of over investing in the pillars again.
Mhm.
Just does walking into the center of them. Does it respond in any way?
Does not respond in any way.
Okay.
All right, let's grab it. Come on, let's go.
Can Yuki look down this hallway really quick?
As Yuki looks down the hallway, she sees that all of the torches are out. I'm going to have you make a wisdom skill check for me.
Oh, that's really good. 17.
17. There is a small breeze coming from down the hall.
Oh my gosh, this fool. Luxalia, can you shine some light down that hallway? I have a bad feeling.
As Luxalia does, you see this skeletal figure walking down the hall, but it's not gliding as it was before. It seems to be physically walking now, and you can hear the sound of as it drags this large sword behind it.
Okay, Belbin.
Time to go.
I think it's time for some combat. Perchance.
How do we hit this thing?
Well, it's there. There's a
Well,
skeleton
it's
following
there.
them.
Can I try to detect void flow? Apparently
Yes.
it's a roll now.
No, I don't. Is it a roll? I don't think it's a roll. Is it a roll?
It says I can speak and read void speech and gain hope on all skill checks to detect void flow from up to a mile away.
It is a roll. Hey, I'm gonna have you make an elemental skill check for me.
I believe in you.
15.
Oh yeah, you're feeling some void.
Can I tell if it's coming from that guy? Or is it just generic?
It's pretty generic, like in this area, but it feels decently oppressive. However, though, there is a prime mana crystal that is up at the surface. So,
Yeah, that is within a mile unit. Shucks.
It's okay. I think we should try and then run if we can't.
Um,
It's moving pretty slow. It's
I'm gonna come over, see the thing,
yeah.
and I'm gonna throw an axe at it.
Oh yeah. like the-
well, with that being the case, I'm gonna have everybody roll for initiative.
yeah.
Oh, hold on! Don't tell me yet. Don't tell me yet. Okay, hold on to it. I
Okay.
need to grab
Ooh.
battle music.
What I'm talking about.
Gosh, I forgot how low my initiative is, which is fine. But then I look at Belbin and I'm like,
And Thorn.
oh my goodness.
What's yours? Plus
8
what?
Plus 8.
Yeah, Thordain's a +7. Yeah. It's
Got
crazy.
2 plus 2. Luxalia is plus 3.
Yuki's a +1, so should be a +2, but she's got heavy armor on, so solid.
Yuki has +1? I thought you said
For initiative.
+7.
No, Thordain does.
Oh, Thor.
Yeah, Thordain's
How do you
swift.
calculate an initiative?
Hold on.
Dex?
Oh, dexterity.
Dex?
Dexterity.
Okay, so yeah,
Which
it
is
should
her
be 2.
lowest.
So it should be
Absolute.
2. Okay.
All right, Thordain.
Yeah, Thordain got an 11 + 7, so 18.
Okay, that's maybe his lowest initiative roll I've ever seen him roll.
It's pretty good. Yeah,
Belbin,
15.
it's pretty good.
lowest I've ever seen Belbin roll. Zill
14.
and Luxalia.
14.
Okay, who has the higher value?
Speed.
Speed.
Agility?
Agility score.
Luxalia. What can she do?
Okay, and then Yuki.
Natural 16 + 1 for 17.
So Yuki, along with the Zill, you both get a chance to do preemptive strikes if you wish to do
Oh,
so.
sweet.
Oh yeah, I'm chucking an axe.
Yeah, and then Yuki's gonna follow up
All
with
right, hold
a.
on. What is the combat order? So we got here, we got here. Belbin is over here at the door.
I'm by the door.
Luxalia, I'm assuming, is kind of still by the pillars here, and we'll just leave
Yeah.
them where they're at.
Yeah, he's just chilling, yeah.
With that being the case, let's go ahead and start with Zill. Go ahead and make an attack roll.
Oh no.
I believe in you.
9?
A 9 does not hit.
Yeah, I didn't think so.
As your axe It phases right through him as it goes down towards the other side.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
All right.
What?
Yuki, what are you doing? He's probably
well-
about 30 feet away.
Seeing that's kind of scary. The fact that it just phases through. Zil, we gotta get your axe at the very least.
We'll get it at the end. Let's deal with this first.
I never forget my axe.
Can we just disarm this guy?
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm trying to think on how to do it. I guess Yuki will take out her Void and Vorpal broadsword, and she's going to use, seeing that a physical attack didn't do much, she's gonna use the art on her Void and Vorpal broadsword.
Okay. The Drake Cleaver.
The Drake Cleaver, yeah. So I don't know if I need to roll to hit for that first.
What is the range on it?
Well, she's gonna run up to it if she can.
Okay.
Can she?
Yeah, it's 30 feet away, so you can spend the majority of your movement doing that. So just plop you all the way up at the top here.
It's as a melee attack action. As long as I'm wielding the Void and Vorpal broadsword, I can use a charge with this art against a single creature that I initiate a challenge against, which I am. So the target must roll a DC 14 Fortitude survival check.
Okay. That's a 12, so it fails.
Okay, so it fails. So, and on a failure, receive 6d8 elemental darkness damage.
Okay.
And they reduce their attack actions by -1 until the end of the combat round.
Okay.
If the target already finished their combat round, this art has no secondary effect. If the target succeeds, then it's half damage. So I'm gonna roll a bunch of damage, d8s.
And he loses attack action?
Attack action, yeah. This turn specifically.
Okay.
Oh my
40 darkness damage.
goodness.
All right, you begin to unleash a Drake Cleaver into it, and your blade surrounds itself kind of like this dark purple ethereal energy, and you slash through. And you feel a little bit of resistance as it goes through, but it almost seems, again, this is kind of like a spectral skeletal figure, and it seems to almost like break apart like his like visage for a second before it kind of recloses and reanimates his full. It stops him in his tracks, and he looks at you and he says, "You thief, you will rot in here forever." And he begins to pull out his sword.
So it didn't do anything. Can I tell whether or not it did anything?
It's difficult
This guy?
to tell.
Oh my gosh. Well, she'll take the rest, I guess, I guess she's initiated a combat challenge with him, so.
Okay.
What do we do? Disengage at the end of it?
No, so this is the beginning of the combat round, meaning we are jumping up. Let me go ahead and roll his combat initiative.
Nice. Nice. This guy's scary as heck.
Okay.
Is this guy different than the guy the wraith that we had seen?
He's the exact same one.
All right, nice.
All
right.
Thordane.
What did you take from him?
I don't know. I don't know the key.
Your little
The sphere?
The sphere. I don't know. Is it a lockbox? Thordane, seeing the commotion, he's gonna be like, what is going on over here?
What are you doing? He's got
He's
movement.
moving. Yeah. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45. Yeah, he's good. He's good. Don't worry, Kyle.
Okay.
He's got 50 feet of movement, I think. Let's see. Double check. He's got, where's the movement? 55 feet of movement. So we're good. He's chilling. Thordane is going to see that scary guy and be like, oh, that's terrifying. And he is going to look at his arts really quick and see if he can do anything preparatory.
Perhaps a gust?
Yeah. That's a gust. I guess he's gonna try to binding. That's an attack. So let's see if he can do any support because he's got 3 support at this point, right?
Mm-hmm.
To be able to use. He's gonna use his Ranger's Intuition.
Okay.
So determine the weakness and resistance immunity tactics or battle mechanic of the target. On the result of 15 plus, determine all unknown information.
Okay, what kind of roll is it?
It is a D16 plus mind.
Okay.
Survival check. So D16. Oh, 14 plus mind. What's his mind?
And it's a
stat?
mind. What kind of survival check is it?
I think it's just his mind.
Okay.
Knowledge. It's a knowledge.
Okay.
It's a knowledge check. So 14 plus 4, 18.
Okay.
So he learns everything because it's above a 15. So
oh, okay. His is above 15. Got it.
yeah. So it's everything.
He looks in and he sees this wraith-like creature, and he does tell that it is an undead type creature. However, it doesn't look to be a physical corpse, almost as if it is like a spectral, almost like enchantment. It doesn't seem to be an actual creature, as if like something like either this place has been cursed or whatnot. Either way, that's neither here nor there. It seems that it is completely immune to physical damage, from what he can tell, and it is resistant to all damage types except flame damage.
Ah, interesting. Thordane will relay this interesting information and says, "This thing doesn't seem to be. It's undead."
As far as battle mechanics go, I'll let you know once the battle continues to commence.
Yeah. He says, this is a spectral form. It doesn't seem to actually have a form itself. However, if you try to punch it, Belbin, you better have some mana behind it because it will be immune. And he looks to Yuki. If you got some flame in that sword, that may do the trick. And that's what he says. And then he's going to So quick question, as far as like the battle stance feature at level 6 that he has, so enter or change your battle stance, melee or range stance. What does that specifically do for him?
Yep, support action. So his battle stance, I believe it says on the... Let me pull a Thordane sheet real quick.
Because he hasn't like done a stance yet. He's going to use his bow this turn.
So
but...
I would do a ranged stance then, if that were the case.
Okay. So he's going to do a range.
Where is his stuff? His level up guide?
It's on level up guide, yeah.
Okay.
Level up guide.
His battle stance. All right, so melee stance. Your first melee weapon attack action of the combat round deals an additional 2 damage. Ranged stance. Your ranged weapon attack action hit rolls gain an additional +2 when the target is at least 30 feet away.
Yeah, I see that. Yeah, he's gonna go into ranged battle stance using 1 stamina, and then he's actually going to use Manic Arrow.
Okay.
So your ranged weapon attack actions with bows targets your opponent's RV until the end of the combat round.
Okay.
So that's what he's gonna use.
Yep, make
And
sure
those are
you're
his 3
counting
support
these
actions.
off. Yep. Perfect.
So I got those.
Cool.
And he's gonna position himself because he got a little bit more movement over here, so he's got a better shot at the wraith over here.
Perfect.
And he's using a 5 flame arrow too, because he's got those in his satchel, and it's manic. I don't know how that would work. How does manic damage work?
So basically, it just like mana just targets the RV as opposed to the DV, and
Gotcha.
so he's immune to anything that targets DV, from what Thordane found out.
Okay.
So
There we go.
it would still technically be considered like piercing damage, but manic piercing damage. So it still
Gotcha.
probably hits him normally as far as that goes. So
Cool. All right. Sounds good.
cool. And with that, we jump over to is it Yuki? Did you get 17?
She got a 17. Yeah.
Yep, Yuki.
Yeah. Well, seeing this and hearing, I guess Thordane's words, she's going to prepare herself for combat. She's gonna look back at Zill and seeing whether or not he's gonna come in and do anything with this, or whether or not we should retreat. So she's gonna, I don't know. She's gonna look back at him and seeing if he's backing down at all. Are you backing down at all, from what I can see? No.
Who?
No.
Zill.
Ozil.
Yeah. And no. Okay. Well, if that's the case, she is going to. I mean, those are just traits. She's going to use Lullaby.
Okay.
Yeah. So all enemies in this range within a 20-foot radius centered on this character in all directions. So it's a mind survival check against a D16 charisma influence check.
So make it an
Basically.
influence
So we got to
skill
roll.
check. And that'll set the DV or the DC for it, and then I'll roll for it.
Good luck. 14 plus 4, 18. Is the DV that I got. Although who knows if it even works anyways. But basically, on a failed check, an affected target gains the sleep status of ailment for D16 plus charisma minutes, or until the target takes damage.
Okay.
So we could decide whether or not we want to actually fight this thing or try to leave since the door's open.
As it basically is within like the 5-foot like engage in combat challenge, you begin to play this lullaby from your harp, and it is very, very beautiful, peaceful, regardless of the situation. But it seems to have no effect on this creature as he approaches.
That's what I kind of figured. Well, it was worth a try. She initiates him in combat, and she kind of takes a step to the side, leaving to the left side of him, leaving a little bit of room. Or you know what? She's gonna combat and then go to the back side of him. That way she doesn't get pinned against a wall. Yeah.
Okay.
Yep, and that's her movement phase.
All right, which brings us to Belbin.
Okay. Belvin doesn't want to fight this thing.
That's fine. You want to go
Um,
ahead and explore? It's fine.
Yeah, that's
Belbin
gonna be-
flees the combat.
yeah, that'll be just kind of crazy. Belvin will move 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Kind of keeping distant, because that's what 1, 2.
Because that thing's scary. I see that.
Belbin, the sword that the Wraith has, do we recognize that from like the armored piece that was in the dining hall?
Oh no,
Oh,
it's not.
Okay.
Yeah.
We haven't seen that sword at all since
No,
we've been in this
you have
castle.
not, no.
Okay. All right, then Belbin for a support action will just yell at it and say like, "Why do you call us a thief? What do we take?"
Kind of took a lot, but you know. We gotta narrow it down specifically.
What do we take?
Use a support action.
Please
you
don't
pull out
be-
the chainmail. You take
Please
the
don't
action,
be my
pull out the sack of gold.
You're gonna have to go.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah. Any response?
Oh yeah. Does it
He
respond?
does not respond. He is like completely focused on Yuki right now.
Nice. I like it.
That's all for me.
Perfect. And with that, it is Luxalia's turn.
Sully's probably the best thing against this. She's got a lot of flame damage.
How does the staff work?
You boop.
Like, with
Yeah,
the-
basically it just draws from your mana. It's 1 mana. 1 mana? No, that's a lie. It has its own like charges that it has. What kind of staff is it?
She's got a couple. Got a couple different staves.
It's an ash staff.
Ash staff. I believe that's a.
What about her
plus-
bamboo staff?
That's a +0 staff. So I believe that has 8 charges of just energy that you can throw at it. So it's just like a regular weapon attack, just with 8 charges. Basically has ammunition that way.
Cool. I'm gonna do that.
Nice.
13.
So again, you can't do attack actions. I know before
Right,
there was
right.
So wait until the
Sorry.
attack phase. Yep.
Okay. In that case. I think. Unkind spirit, how can we help you rest?
I like it. Very Lixalia.
Make a influence skill check for me.
Yeah. So I like to see.
Don't sing to it.
7.
Yeah, it doesn't care.
7. It does not even acknowledge you at all. It's focused completely on Yuki right now.
Sweet. What did I take? I don't know what I took. I have nothing.
Great. That's what she's gonna do.
All right.
And with that, we're gonna go ahead and jump down to Zill.
Boop. 10,
This thing's slow. Thank goodness.
25, somewhere in
Does it
there.
Fly down here.
I'm gonna engage him in a combat,
Okay.
Same things.
and I'm gonna. Yeah, I think that's it. I'm just gonna engage him in a.
That's pretty good.
Flanking
him.
Oh, those are my. I'm looking at the wrong page. That's it. That's all I'm gonna do.
Perfect. And with that, it is his turn now, and so he is going to go ahead and he's going to reach out his hand that is not attached to the sword, and he's going to put it around your neck, Yuki. He's going to attempt to grapple you. Go ahead and make a endurance skill check.
Endurance? Why? Oh, thank goodness. Natural 16 plus
18.
1. Ah! 17.
This thing's dead.
Ah.
It
Man.
grabs you in the throat and it says, again, repeats, "You will rot in here forever." And he immediately vanishes
With Yuki?
with Yuki.
Oh my gosh.
no!
What is happening?
And
Okay.
Yuki reappears inside this room with him. And it basically, as far as all of the rest of you are concerned, because there is like walls here, so you can't actually see what's inside of this prison. They just vanish from sight. So as far as the rest of you are
Okay.
concerned, you have no idea what's going on. Meaning the rest of you
All
at
right.
the moment are outside of combat.
Oh gosh, should we go outside this door?
Uh,
I've been wanting to go out here for a while
hell.
now.
I
Come
just kind
on.
of shout out, "Is this what you're looking for?" And I'm holding up the little crystal sphere.
Let's go ahead
Hello?
and jump to the attack phase.
All right. Well, Yuki's going first, I guess.
Yep, it is Yuki and this guy.
Okay. Well, she's gonna do lots of flame damage, so that's nice. She's going to use her, based off of what Thordane said, she's gonna use her blade song for her first attack.
First and foremost, so you
yeah.
just disappear and you end
Yeah.
up in this prison, and you just think
Yeah.
nothing of it. You're just like, all right.
Well, it's
This is
creepy. Like, she obviously is perplexed.
This is not the
By
weirdest
the way,
thing we've
make
done.
Make a faith survival check for me.
Also, this thing that has its hand around your neck, I feel
Wow.
like it's pretty high priority
And
on your list of things. to
she
be
was
worried about.
endured too. She had lots of endurance going through there. Shoot. Faith survival check.
Mhm.
13.
13. You take 1 point of misery.
Nice.
Oof.
That's what I like to hear. It's okay. Yuki can take it.
Yuki's got misery to burn.
She does. She's virtuous. Well, she looks at it as she appears, and she's just like, "I took nothing. What are you doing?" And she prepares to do a blade song, which I believe for the first attack, since it's just physical, right? Or it does so. Explain to me how it works. So
Yeah, it's a
basically, when I
combo.
use blade song,
Mhm.
it increases it, but it's physical damage.
Yeah, so it won't do any damage, but you have to land it technically
Land
in
it.
order to combo into the other one.
Okay, so she's gonna use her void and purple, or she's gonna use her Damascus broadsword on the first one.
Okay.
21. Does that hit?
21 hits for sure.
Okay. So no damage. She's going to combo into Blaze Spin.
Okay.
And so she's going to use with her void and purple broadsword, Gildan Flame Blade. Gotta hit first. It's a natural 16.
Woo!
For max damage, which is what?
Yeah, max damage. So it is an extra 6 flame damage.
Okay.
Plus.
So it would be just the flame damage that he takes.
Okay, so it would be 6 flame damage.
Okay.
And then, does she have to use flame or or the blade dance again to do flame blade, or since she already has it activated, can she just use it 2 more times?
No, you have to combo into it every time.
Okay, so she's gonna blade dance, and that's an 18 to hit.
18 does hit.
12 plus. Yeah, 12 plus 10. 22 to hit. For that.
22 definitely hits.
That's 4 flame damage. And she also screams out, "I don't know if anyone can hear me, but I'm in a cage." She screams real loud.
And he says, "Put that flame out!" And he, as you basically slice through him, with each time with the fire damage, it extinguishes through him, but you can tell it physically like pains him as it happens.
Good.
And so,
That's what I like to hear.
with that being the case,
Did he answer my question? I didn't take anything.
no, he doesn't answer your question at all.
What the?
And
Yuki
he basically takes his sword as he says, "Put that flame out," and he has one attack action since he got reduced by 1, and he's going to go ahead and attempt to make an attack against you, against your DV. That is going to be a 13 to hit.
That does not hit.
And he goes, "Ping!" And you basically duck down as his blade doesn't phase through the bars, but hits the bars and stands, and he goes, "You rot," as he
I don't want to rot.
sits here. Everybody go ahead and roll second round of combat initiative. Start with Thordain.
Okay. Thordain got a 14.
Okay. Yuki.
Yuki got a 12.
Okay. Belbin.
16.
Okay. Luxalia.
18.
Woo! Zil.
15.
And roll for him.
I don't like this.
No.
Cage match.
And with
What
that,
do you
we
want,
go
baby?
ahead and we start from the top, beginning with Luxalia.
Was anything heard?
Yeah, did
from my
Luxalia
screen?
hear?
I'm gonna have everybody make a wisdom skill check for me.
6.
Just down and down and down.
Wisdom. Luxalia got a 10.
Okay.
Zil got a nat 16.
Zil
Oh,
absolutely hears. Yeah, it depends. But for sure,
9.
Zil hears that the
Oh,
voice
10,
is
sorry.
coming from behind this wall somewhere.
There you go.
Okay.
Thornton got 10.
Which there are 2 doors that lead into here. There's a door here and there's a door here. And you guys had checked them before, and they are all locked.
Great.
They're wood though, right?
Yeah, wooden doors.
Yo ho, you mateys. Blow the door down.
Only
Is this guy a pirate or is he just a corpse? 'Cause he
Nah,
looks like
he's a corpse.
pirate.
It's
Okay.
Ragnick is the
Oh, nice.
is the thing that I'm using for him. So
All right.
no, he's not a pirate. Pirates didn't exist back in the day.
Dead pirate.
The sea didn't exist back then. I mean, the sea did, just not in Ashalenville.
he was a pirate that didn't do anything.
Could
Has a
Yuki
fancy
tell
hat.
anything about the sword? So is the sword, did it seem to be a physical matter unlike his body?
It did not phase through the bars. It hit the bars physically. That's all.
But
you
he
know.
also grabbed me. Did I feel that on my neck when
Yeah,
he grabbed
you
me?
definitely felt that.
Okay. It wasn't like just like mysterious. He just touched me and then I got teleported.
No,
It wasn't just mental
it
damage.
wasn't just mysterious. Like,
Okay.
oh. I'm trying to think like what does mysterious sound like? Okay, anyways, it's Luxalia's turn.
Yes. It's just a support action to summon Kitsune, right?
Correct.
I'm gonna summon Kitsune.
That's what I like to
Cool.
hear.
What adjacent space do you want Kitsune to appear in? I can't see your or if you just want to place Kitsune Spirit, that's fine. Too.
Oh. I thought I grabbed it, but I guess it moved and then unmoved it.
Oh.
So I think you were still holding it. That
Oh, yeah.
was why. Okay. So Kitsune's there. And what is Kitsune?
Yuki's
Wait.
yodeling behind the wall.
Kitsune's when does Kitsune go?
Basically, right after Luxalia does, so she has
Okay.
the same combat initiative.
Zil shared the information he heard. Oh gosh, we don't have any keys. This door is
It's a wood
locked.
door. Just body it. Like, bam.
Oh man.
Just to body it.
Yeah. I get you don't have your donkey kicker out there to
I know,
handle it,
we
but
need a donkey kick.
yeah.
Oh.
Okay, here's John your way through the door.
And she is going to cast Heavenly Light,
Okay.
which 200-foot radius.
Basically, is the entirety of this room.
Yeah, 30 seconds. All flame, electric, and light element damage increased by 1d6.
Oh,
Frost, ice, and darkness are reduced by 1d6.
what I like to hear.
Yes. And she can't attack the door yet because it's movement, right?
You can
Could
you can attempt to like try to like break it down because that's technically not an attack. It would be a support action to do that. Or if you want to use an attack on the door, then you would have to wait till the attack phase in order to do that.
Well, she's going to try to break it down.
That's what I like to hear.
And if she is like only her body is in front of it, meaning if she doesn't move, somebody else can't come in and do it. So
Can
if
she-
attempt and then she can still use the remaining movement to leave if that's the case.
That's the plan.
Perfect.
That's the plan. What am I rolling?
For this is going to be a physical skill check.
Ooh. 15.
15. As she throws her shoulder against the door, actually much stronger than you would assume that it would be. You can hear Yuki. You can hear a body getting thrust against the door, and just, it does not break
Oh!
the door down though.
Oh,
Okay.
I'm in here.
Then
I'm in here. Who goes there?
She's gonna slightly move out of the way. And
It's like
that's
a
her turn.
haunted house. This is bringing her back to the day where she was trapped in the room with the Yude back during Halloween. Sorry, All Souls Day. Not a good time because that thing kept turning itself invisible and popping up behind her and scaring her real bad.
That's true.
Um,
Good point.
Yeah.
so it's Kitsune's turn.
Mhm.
Can Kitsune headbutt the door?
Yes. Go ahead and make a physical skill check. Kitsune Spirit has. Do you have the stat block for Kitsune Spirit?
yeah, it's got a +0.
Okay.
Let's go. That's a 10.
10. Yeah, it doesn't do anything.
Okay.
Okay. Tried. Did its
Boop.
best.
Can she like sneak under the door?
Ah. It's
Sneak
ethereal
under?
after all.
No. So basically,
Okay.
like it's there's like a tiny, tiny little bit of room at the bottom, but not enough to be able to
The mouse
dig
might be
underneath.
able to
Yeah, it could have
Great.
waffle do
Then
it.
that's gonna be Luke. Sorry, her turns take so long. I'm doing my best.
No, you're doing good.
It's okay.
You're doing good.
The next is going to be this wraith figure, and he disappears from view.
Nice. I'm just locked and rotten in the cage.
Oh yeah, he's gonna.
And
Oh,
he reappears.
no.
He reappears right behind Luxalia and says,
Nice.
Yoo-hoo.
"You will be locked in here forever." And he's gonna go ahead and grab her for his
No!
second support action. It's gonna be an endurance physical
Ah!
check.
But she's glowing in heavenly light.
Yeah, she is.
Does that do anything?
Does he give him disadvantage?
No.
Dang it.
I don't like this.
17.
16. Oh. So
Yes!
She resists the grapple and
Why does this dead thing have so much endurance?
turns around and
I don't think he's rolling endurance.
No, I'm rolling endurance.
Oh,
Yeah,
never mind.
It's so
endurance skill
endurance filled.
She turns around and she sees him and she basically breaks like the etherealness, like the breaks the plane of his arm as he steps back and he goes, "So be it." And he pulls out his sword in his other hand and he calls out, "I shall put a curse upon you for generations to come."
I
And
don't like this.
yeah, he's gonna go ahead and attempt to inflict curse on her. That is gonna
Oh,
be
no.
a mind faith survival check.
Oh.
Just throw me in jail.
Faith survival check.
Faith survival check. Yep.
And
And that is gonna be
Bear that at
for
least.
because the DC does change based on my roll.
Yeah, Cole has some note here that he has advantage on face survival checks, but I don't know if there's a condition on that.
I think he does have an advantage on him, just generally speaking.
Okay. In that case,
Because I
dirty
think it's
16.
a virtuous thing, like a virtue thing.
Yeah. Okay. Dirty 16.
Dirty 16, she resists it.
Oh, thank goodness.
And he
Ain't no cursing
begins
happening
to mutter in Elvish language a deep curse, which does not work. And so obviously because of that, he's going to go ahead and 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35 vanish.
What is this guy?
He can do that. He can do
Just
that all
go
the
away?
same.
How many actions does he have? Forward.
Enough.
He disappeared, attempted to grab her,
Attempted
Curse
to
her?
curse and then move.
Man. Yuki's yelling at the top of her lungs.
You don't know
Help
if you
me!
don't know if he's necessarily disappeared. You just can't see him behind the pillar.
Help me!
Oh my
Just yelling.
goodness.
All right. We are now
turn is it?
down to Belbin's turn.
Alrighty.
Just abandoned me.
Did it?
Just leave me for dead.
You'll rot in that cell, but
Apparently,
we'll make it
that's what
out.
he's saying.
Did Belbin even hear it? He rolled a 6.
Zill told everybody.
Did Zill?
Yeah.
Okay.
Zill's like, "Hey guys, somewhere in there, on the other side of that wall, Yuki's screaming."
What is this thing? Oh, gotta show you my mouse. What is this thing right here?
It's a unlit brazier.
Okay. And I still have my torch.
You do.
Wonder if I can use that as a weapon somehow.
I was thinking the same thing.
Jab it. You do an extra d6 flame damage too with it.
Yeah, with Luke Sully right now.
That's true. All right, Belbin doesn't know what to do. Let's. How far can I travel?
Is it a D4 plus 2? Is it? Wait. How does that? What is?
It's just an extra d6.
Extra D6.
Okay, so
light.
it's a D4. So it's a D4 flame damage plus an extra D6. If
Pretty good.
you're using that heavenly light.
Oh, for the torch.
For the torch.
And what's its hit modifier? Does it have one?
Its hit modifier is just a straight check. It doesn't get any modifiers from like weapon proficiency and stuff. So it would be just a
Great.
physical skill check.
Okay.
Pretty good.
Okay. I guess Belbin will go over to the door,
Mm.
try to break it down himself.
Yuki's yodeling, real scared,
Make a physical skill check.
real scared. It's dark in here. There's no light.
Oh my gosh. It's a 10.
Oh my gosh.
Not
Yeah,
doing
you
anything.
shoulder the door, and this thing's holding up. It's nice and sturdy.
I hit about as hard as Kitsune.
Well, you're both foxes in a certain sense.
Oof.
I'll move back.
Oh, and by the way, these torches that were on the outside do go out as he
Oh
makes his
my
way back here.
Goodness.
This guy.
I'll stand right here by the light.
Do you want to
Up and
light it?
see him.
You can light it because it's on.
Oh
it's on-
yeah. I'll light it with my torch.
Perfect.
Yeah.
It roars back into existence. Cool. And with that, we are down to Zill's turn.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Woo, just made it to the door, I think. I don't know.
Yeah.
Might have skipped a square with Thordane there. Thordane
Thornton graciously move.
gonna shoulder just
Come on.
Physical
the
skill
door.
check.
Be my savior.
Physical.
Believe in you.
Physical. Physical.
Let me hear your Dunder Mifflin
Um,
talk.
15.
15. You throw your weight against the door and you hear a but it is not enough.
I'm doing it again.
All right.
Siege damage is what we need.
11.
Should have brought down the
It's not
cannon
enough,
from
no.
the ship.
What is
Someone's
the
gotta hit this
DC on
thing
this
with an
freaking
attack.
door?
It's because no one can donkey kick. You don't realize the value until
That-
it's gone.
I'm out of movement. That's all I got.
Yeah, well,
All right. Now it is Thordane is second to last on the
Yeah.
initiative. What is that? When does that
He's
ever
chilling.
happen?
He rolled real bad. So,
All right. It is Thordane's turn.
Yeah, Thornton's gonna be like, "Ah, well, it seems our scaled friend is in the next room. However," he's gonna go 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50. He's gonna look to see if he sees the ghouly wraith down here.
It's pretty dark. The torch only lights this far, so I'm gonna have him.
Oh, I think he's got something for that.
Wisdom skill
He's got-
check. And he's like an ethereal creature, so it's not just simply just looking. You have to actually like be able to reveal it.
Non-magical darkness does not hinder this character's sight.
Nice. Yes, you do see him.
At level 9.
Where is he? Oh, at level 9. You don't
Yeah.
see him.
Dang it.
But I know he's potentially down there. Thordane calls, "I have what you stole." And he's going to what's he gonna do? He's going to still use Manic Arrow.
Okay.
This is another thing of Manic Arrow. And then he's gonna ready a. Yeah, he's gonna ready an arrow, a flame arrow.
Okay.
Yeah.
Which brings us all the way down to Yuki.
Yeah, Yuki's gonna first and foremost look around and see what she can see.
Yeah, you're in a prison cell, and there is actually a cot in there, which is more than, it's not like a stone, it's decently comfortable, but there are definitely like shackles and stuff on the walls, and not a whole lot in here other than just a locked cage.
So what you're telling me is this dude's a freak.
This dude's
well,
a freak.
well, she's gonna look to see if there's a door, like a cell door.
There is a cell door.
And it's locked, I'm assuming.
It is
She
locked.
jiggles it like this.
Yep.
Well, yeah, I guess she's gonna do what she can do. So she's gonna try to kick in that. She's gonna try to decipher where there's a weak point in the in the door.
All right.
See if there's any rusted, aged spots
Make
that
a
are
wisdom skill
disgusting
check.
looking.
The bars, by the way, are very hot. So careful.
Oh, good.
good thing she's kicking them. 13 for wisdom check.
13. It seems pretty structurally sound from what you can tell, just everywhere.
I see. Well, she's gonna use, I guess, a support action to try to donkey kick this thing in.
Okay.
She's gonna rattle it real good.
All right.
As best as she can. All right. Not terrible. 13 plus physical.
Mhm.
19.
19 is you let loose a boom, and
Yeah.
the door itself shakes. You can tell maybe if you keep this up.
Yeah. I won't rot in here. It gives her courage. It gives her hope.
It doesn't come loose ultimately, but there's a little bit of give in it. So,
Okay. I do also have another question.
mhm.
So if I decided to use my what is it called? My heroic concerto.
Mhm.
It doesn't have any hindrance on whether or not I can see the target because it's an instrument attack. Would it just be it's an attack elemental instrument in song and it has a range of 50 feet.
Okay.
So I'm assuming that's based off of who can hear it. Would it still do the damage even if I'm not in sight? Or if the creature's not in sight?
The creature would have to hear it. So,
Yes.
it would be a shot if you wanted to. You are behind a solid wall, so
Yeah, so the hit would be a D16 plus charisma
Okay.
against the target's RV.
Okay.
So would that be just like
just
despair
make-
then?
Despair.
Since it's behind a wall? Or
Yeah,
not despair, but
I mean, you don't know if it's on the other side, but yeah. If you
yeah,
wanted to
I
make
don't.
it,
I'm
I would
just
do that
I'm
for
just
sure.
trying to be real loud, rocking out behind the cage.
Yeah, that's fine. Yeah,
Yeah.
you can do that.
Okay, I'm just asking for a friend. Okay,
That's good.
that's what she can do.
Cool. All right. Well, we're gonna go to the top of the round, which is Luxalia. Attack actions, anything?
She is going to use her flame staff
Mm.
against the door.
Oh.
Okay. Absolutely.
Ah,
Go ahead and make
wood.
a attack action. Yeah, with that.
Would that be considered siege damage?
It's flame damage against this
dirty
wooden door.
16?
That hits absolutely.
Great. What damage do I roll for this thing?
I believe it's so what is it? A staff?
Yes.
It's just the normal damage that the staff says, but it's
Okay.
all flame damage, as opposed
Okay.
to
Good.
Is she?
you can boop with
D-
impact damage with it too, but it's all flame damage. So
Is she doing this two-handed or one-handed? I don't remember if she has anything else equipped.
no, she has nothing else equipped. I think she usually does
Okay.
everything two-handed.
Great. So it's a D12 plus 5 plus the extra D6 from Heavenly Light.
Good.
Oh, but I rolled like crap.
It's okay.
That's a 10.
Scorching Inferno vroom, gets thrust at the door and nearly singeing off the little beard hairs on Zil. It is hot in here. It's getting real hot in here. And it leaves a large burn mark. The DV of this door has been reduced.
Nice. Nice.
Okay. That's all she's got.
Which brings us to the Wraith Fellow. And you hear dark whispers in the blackness. I'm gonna
I like
have both Luxalia and Thordane make mind survival checks for me.
Oh, it was on a nat 16 and it rolled away. This is bad.
Mind
It's a 7.
15 for Thordane.
All right, Luxalia fails, Thordane succeeds, and we're throwing black darts, meaning 14 dark damage to Luxalia, no damage to Thordane.
Oh my gosh, I hate
No,
black
and
darts.
I used all my support actions for Zill.
It's okay. You're doing your best.
Can't take the damage for her. Dang it.
It's okay. Looks like you can take a black dart or two.
Cool. And with that being the case,
Ouch.
we're gonna go ahead and jump to Belbin. You can't see anything, or
What are you doing, Belbin?
Can I just grab the staunch or whatever it's called,
Yeah,
and
yeah.
just have it in my hand?
Ah, yeah, that's good. I
So
like
it's like a big grate that's built that's in the ground. You could pick it up, but it's technically on fire right now. So you'd probably be taking some damage if you're just picking up like a sconce of fire.
It's a grate.
Yeah, kind of like a brazier.
Okay.
The sconces are the ones that are on the walls. This one's a
Okay.
large brazier that's on the ground.
Okay. I'll just hang out by the fire then, I guess.
It's good. It's
Toast some-
scary.
Nothing-
Toast some marshmallows.
Yeah.
All right, so that's Belbin, Zill.
Using my Damascus axe and swinging at the door.
Make an attack against it.
Okay. $23.
23 hits for sure. It hits.
Excellent. 2d8 plus, not 8, that's the wrong axe, plus 7, I think. Yeah, 2d8 plus. That's 14, 22.
Damage.
Yes. I rolled a 7 and an 8.
You
That's what I
take,
like to hear.
take your axe, you just whack it against the door, and startling Yuki, this axe blade comes through the door. One more whack, probably from what you could tell, probably about another 5-ish damage is going to basically knock this thing
Strong.
asunder.
Great, we're swinging again.
Strong door. My goodness.
Does a 19 hit?
19 will hit. Yeah.
Amazing. That is 13, 14 damage.
The door breaks as a second axe just cleaves the door right in half.
Yuki, are you in here?
I'm in here, Zill.
Oh, thank goodness.
I'm in jail. I got told that I was gonna rot in here.
Well, to be honest, we could probably all do with some jail time, but now is not the time for that.
Speak for yourself, Zill.
Yeah, Luke Sully's the exception.
All right, cool.
There you go.
Cool.
Top of the
That's all I
combat round, or I guess Yuki.
Well,
Anything?
Thordane's got to go. Thordane's got to.
You're right. Thordane's next.
This is the combat run. Well, Thordane, hearing where the whispering in the darks were coming through him, he's just gonna take an arrow and shoot towards that direction.
All right, it's gonna be at despair.
That's fine.
And you're hitting
it-
at the RV.
Are the RV? Yeah.
Oh my god. Ridiculous.
8 plus 7. What is that? 15.
15 will hit.
Okay. He's using a flaming arrow. So what's the damage specifically with flaming arrows?
Plus D4 flame damage.
Plus a d6.
Yeah.
So again,
Which
all
next-
fire damage is doubled against him, but the regular, because it's like a manic arrow, it's just like a regular mana.
So.
Or I guess if that was the case, it only affects the RV if it turns into mana, meaning it hits, so it's only the mana damage that the flame damage. So there's no base damage to that.
Yeah. So that's 4 plus. So that's 6 flame damage.
And as he fires this flame arrow, it lands inside a spectral figure, which basically reveals itself to Thordain for a moment.
Nice.
As it immediately goes out, and you hear some whispering coming from this direction. But this is the last place that you'll see him. You've seen him.
That's scary. I don't like that. Okay, is it Yuki's turn?
It is Yuki's turn.
Well, she doesn't know where anything's happening, going, and since the door's opening, I'm assuming you can hear better, right? If she decides to play, she's going to use a heroic concerto,
That's
and it's
50
got
feet?
a range of 50 feet.
So it doesn't quite reach.
Darn it. Well, she's using it because she doesn't know.
Yep.
So she's heroic concertoing. However, it does activate heroic concerto, which is a trait, which basically, when this character or an ally makes an attack action, they may re-roll their damage dice. When dice are re-rolled, it cannot be re-rolled again, and the result must be taken.
Okay.
It doesn't specify on whether or not that is this turn. It just says in general.
Yep.
Cool.
So
So basically get advantage on your damage.
Yep.
For anyone who heard it within 50 feet.
For that, would you have to re-roll all the damage, or could you just re-roll like half of it?
do you
When this
mean, half of
character
it?
makes it's the attack action. So whatever the attack action
Okay.
was, yeah.
It's like
The whole action.
okay.
Yeah.
I just make because like my axe does 2d8. So it's like, well, if I get an 8 and a 1, can I re-roll the 1?
Yeah, no,
That'd
it's,
be
it's the
nice,
full thing. Yep.
She's gonna do that for her first one, and then she's gonna attempt to
So that would be everyone. That
Ram-
would include Zill and Luxalia. They get that.
okay. And Kitsune.
And Kitsune, yep.
I don't know if
Um,
can do damage.
Yuki is
He
going to
bites.
use her last 2 attack actions to ram or to try to kick open the door.
All right, just FYI with to kick the door.
Yeah.
Okay. Yep.
Like
absolutely.
donkey kicking it. Like
All
she
right,
was
that's
doing
going to
before.
be just a straight physical skill check.
Physical. 12.
12 does nothing.
Okay. Last attack action. 15.
15 does hit. Go ahead and roll damage.
Ooh. What is it? Just a unarmed strike damage, basically?
Yeah, unarmed strike, so a D4.
Okay.
D4. Yeah, D4 plus your physical.
Plus physical?
Yeah, plus physical.
Oh, that's plus 6. I like that. So 3 plus 6. 9. Bludgeoning damage.
Small amount of bending in the bars happens. but
9
not
donkey
enough to-
damage.
9
9 donkey damage. Which
Well, that's
brings
all
us
she can
to the bottom of the combat round, which I'm going to have everybody roll for initiative, and then we're going to end it right after that. So let's go ahead and do Luxalia first.
What's her?
It's weird to see.
19.
It's weird to see that Luxalia is like friggin' rolling like crazy on. Okay.
Yeah. 19. She got a nat 16. I don't know if that means anything
Man,
for
That's very impressive.
initiative.
It's that black dart. Put the energy in you.
That's true. The fear of
I'm-
Omnia. Belbin.
23.
Oh,
My gosh. Lord.
Zill.
13.
Okay. Thordain.
20.
Oh. And Yuki.
6.
Oh. Chunky and slow.
Well, you know.
That's the
when
way
you got
of
a
the world.
+1.
And with that, that's where we're going to go ahead and end the combat for today and today's stream.
So you're telling me I gotta be in jail for 2 weeks?
Well, at least he said forever. 2 weeks is nothing compared to forever.
That's true. But I don't have any food or water in here.
Well, hopefully you've built some chunk on you.
Just last for 2 weeks
Oh
without
my
anything.
goodness.
Just
Is
think
it
of
2
it.
weeks
Just
or
think
is
of
it
it as
3 weeks?
fasting.
It might be 3 weeks.
Might be
Is
3
there a
weeks.
5th
Hold on.
Friday?
There's
Let
a
me
fifth
look. Let me
Friday.
look. Yeah, there's a 5th Friday, so it's going to
3
be the
weeks.
12th. The
That
12th
bid-
of September.
That does not bode well for
Do
Yuki.
you remember the 12th night of September?
There you go.
All right, thoughts on tonight's session, starting with Zill. Max.
What the heck is happening?
That shit just ran.
I mean, yeah, it's always trying to remember what is Zill's mindset in dungeons. He sees shiny things. Belbin finds, he's like, ooh, can I find shiny things? So he's definitely like looking for that.
Yeah, it's true. There's some pretty good looting at the beginning portion.
Yeah.
Ancient
I mean-
loot.
Okay, whether that thing's refinium or not, it's nice. So Elvin made Damascus or refinium. That's a great find.
Mhm.
3 potions? Crazy find. Yeah, so definitely some good stuff going on here with that. I have no idea what the sphere is. It's weirding me out.
Marble.
It's also tough. It's like trying to figure out, like, okay, Zill's got some street smarts. He's probably not a good puzzle solver. So, like, always trying to find that balance of, like, okay, I love puzzles personally. Zill doesn't. Where's the balance of how to play that?
Mhm.
And I have no idea. It's a shot in the dark every session we have puzzles.
That's why the team effort is great, because everyone can try
Yeah.
things out and figure it out. Like, throw it against the wall, see if it breaks.
Zill was hoping that the harpsichord would have something to do with the numbers Thordain found.
Mhm.
Maybe it did, and he just didn't hit the right keys. But like that was why he went to the harpsichord.
Mhm.
Also, I love that you said it's a harpsichord, because if you've ever heard one, they sound so cool.
Yeah,
So cool.
Anyway, this combat, man, what is happening? Oh my goodness.
I got to get some mechanics that change things up a little bit.
Definitely does.
This guy.
Whenever I throw a combat against you, that's just like a guy against everybody. You just mob him, and then it's just like, all right.
What does curse do again?
Curse, in this case, I believe keeps you from being able to use mana for a certain period. of
Oh,
time.
that'd be horrible for Luxali. Oh my
Yeah. Oh boy.
god. Oh my god.
I know. I have to turn my brain off from the curse in the TCG,
Yeah.
I know.
which I guess it kind of does the same thing for support creatures. So
Mm.
Yeah. So it's been interesting. Yeah, how do you fight this thing? And it's so helpful that Thordain's
Insight.
insight landed.
It's the first time I've used that. Yeah.
That's awesome. If he can get, like, okay, once Yuki disappeared and he heard, like, it's like, go save Yuki. But now it's like, okay, do I just start swinging a torch at this guy? That's probably going to be what
I think of like
happens.
Aragorn at the top of like a Weathertop
Yeah.
against the ring wraiths, and it's just like torch everything.
Yeah, that's probably, like, I'm looking through. I don't think I have any way to deal non-physical damage.
Is
Uh,
Rudon physical?
That's the only way I think. Not
Your void and feathers?
they're cutting damage.
Oh. You're
So,
not
yeah,
even wearing it either. You're
I'm
wearing
not.
it. Yeah.
So Rudon is the only way to do. No, that's impact damage. I have no way to do non-physical damage. So that's interesting.
Something to think
But-
about for future reference.
Yeah, but that's the fun thing of Zill of, okay, maybe I can't deal damage. If I had actually remembered and kept my head on straight to not use all my support actions, I could have taken that damage from Luxalia. I can still be in the way. Like, I still have things to do, even if it's not damage. But yeah, I should probably. Is there any, like, the Axel Leviathan's Wrath?
Mhm.
Is it like considered like magical or something, or is it still just physical
Nope,
damage?
just still physical damage.
Darn. Well, shucks. Anyway,
It's pretty good.
that's what I got.
Cool. Dane, your thoughts?
Yeah, I was telling the guys, I Probably should have just ran from this thing. Made it been on a little bit of a goose chase. Maybe try to make it walk through the lava. You know, I don't know. But this thing's scary. And so fun. I've really enjoyed it. Like, the puzzles are cool. It's cool to explore like ancient culture. Specifically kind of finding out some lore. I know a lot of our roles haven't been really good enough to explain more about the lore of this area. Specifically when it comes to the dragon heads, when it comes to just the statues.
Yeah, there may be some revisability or revisitability to maybe some of these places, like once you've explored this place a little further,
but yeah, really good. I like combat. This is definitely a more unique combat for sure. I am very curious though, if we do end up killing this thing, if it can just be resummoned again. You know, like if it's just literally a familiar, because that's kind of what Thordane was saying that is pretty much like. So I'm wondering if whatever is down here doing dubious things to the flame pillar is what we're actually gonna have to end up fighting in order to defeat whatever's going on down here. But it should be interesting though. I know we have the void crystal up top, and I know that might explain some things, but I wonder if this thing is actually voided. But he's also an elf, as we've come to see. So interesting. I don't know. Super strange. What did we steal? I don't know.
Is it the sphere?
I don't know, because I was like in a lockbox under the thing. I mean, during the break, I was talking a little bit to Connor. It's like when we went back into that hallway, all the lights were out, and so that's why Yuki went back and looked. It's just like, that's weird. Like the only thing that we know that could blow out these braziers is this dude, and then lo and behold, it's the dude. But I don't know. It's just strange. It's very strange, but fun. I'm really enjoying it. Those are my 2 cents.
Connor, 3 cents.
Yeah, I've got 3
Inflation, man.
cents for you. Belvin just this whole time has had an uneasy feeling about this whole place.
Yeah.
And time, for whatever reason, has been a big thing for Belvin.
Well, he's old, of course.
You've only got so much time left.
Apart from that. But just I think Belvin's much more worried about the clock running out, and kind of along the same thing as Dane was thinking of, maybe this is just a wild goose chase that's meant to waste time, and as soon as we kill it, it'll come back and we'll be like, crap, we just wasted minutes or whatever.
I will say this though, like for combat, the way that the combat works is every combat round is 10 seconds. So it's not like you guys are wasting large periods of time. The time that, like, when you guys are playing like in game, that's the actual time that you're spending in this place. And so like for example, you guys are about like 4.5 hours into this dungeon thus far with the first few things, but it's like a total of like 24 hours worth of technically stream time that we have before this place closes up. So
Right.
something
Like,
to think about.
Seeing the map of how big this place is, that we haven't even done half of it. It's
a
like,
dungeon.
okay, well, yeah, we gotta get on our horse a little bit. But yeah, no, Belbin just kind of a little bit more aimless, kind of in the same boat as Zil too. Of he's very few attacks that can do RV damage. So like he's got kind of one, and then like whatever flame stuff you can kind of come up with. So
Also, though, I think your black and webbed hand wraps do dark damage. So
they do darkness.
And the ring
you
you
have the
have.
ring
That's
too
true.
that does it. So you got like 2d4, but that's halved because he's got resistance to dark damage. So
Right.
Question.
answer.
So I've got this runic sundering. Well, power of rune and runic sundering are melee or are regular weapons, and they just say deal additional damage,
1 second.
but they target the RV.
Yeah, so basically you would still, like, you would hit him at the RV, but it would do your weapons damage. So it doesn't do any magical damage. That's what we were talking about with Dane earlier, was with his flame spin. He was attacking via, I mean, for him it was still DV, hitting him at the DV, but he was only doing the damage that was the elemental damage. So in Thordane's case too, his regular like arrows basically
doing
normally hit at DV, but in this case it hits at RV, and then
It's only the flame.
it's only the
Yeah.
flame damage that actually does anything. So I think we lost.
Quick question
Will.
too. As far as the dual wielding works now that I have 3 attack actions,
Mm-hmm.
so would that mean that I'd be able to hit? So remind me for dual wielding, I would get 1 extra attack action. I
Yeah,
could use
which
the
is
dual wielding
as
trait once.
as a reflex support action.
As for okay, so
So
potentially
3
4
attack actions, 1 reflex support action is your 4th.
Perfect. Cool. All right, I was just wondering about that. It's been a little while since I've used it.
Yep.
Sorry, Connor. I
No,
didn't
that's
mean
okay. I was just making some notes for next time. But yeah, like even if I used the black inherent wraps, they would be reduced by 1d6.
Yeah.
So it's kind of a double-edged sword.
Oh, because of Luxalia?
Yeah.
That ends next round.
Does it?
It's only 30 seconds, so it's only 3 rounds.
Okay. So yeah, I don't know. Belbin, I'll try to think about what to do for next time, but he's kind of in a
It's gonna get
Tricky
touched. It's
spot.
gonna get touched.
yeah. I think that's the scariest part. Is this little thing is
Touch him.
yeah, and like my endurance isn't very good.
Me too.
Like yeah, I don't
Close
know.
one.
So it's just like I'm about to end up in prison, which out
For
of
about-
everyone is probably just like
He's like, well, he didn't get captured by anyone up above. I guess if he's gonna rot away down in a prison in
yeah.
ancient days, then
Yeah, it's not the worst. Yeah, it's not the worst way to go. But no, I think this thing is freaky, but it's good. It's a cool twist that we usually don't get wrecked by one character, and it feels like we're about to get wrecked.
Which is funny because only one person has been damaged so far.
Right, but it can
he's
appear
gonna
and
put all
disappear.
of you away, and then he's gonna one-on-one someone.
Well,
There's only 4
and the other
prison
thing
cells.
is too, if
Yeah.
you do get touched, I passed the roll for the survival check, and I still took 2 points of
1 point
misery.
of misery. I think it was 1.
Was 1 point of
Yeah.
misery, but either way, like Belbin doesn't have misery to spare
Yeah.
at this point.
Right.
He can't just tank the misery like Yuki can
Yeah.
at the moment. So, oof, scary stuff.
Yeah. So yeah, I don't know. There's kind of a lot going on in Belbin, within Belbin of times critical. This thing's pretty freaking scary. Sorry, Yuki, for
It's okay. Sometimes you just
See
gotta
ya
get put into
later,
prison. Sometimes
can't
just-
help you too much. Tried knocking down the door, and the rolls today have been pretty mid
Yeah.
at best.
Yeah.
I will
So-
say though, who was it that was like rolling like Nat 16? So that was Zill at the beginning of today.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Zill was going
good.
crazy at the beginning.
It was
of
great.
today's session.
And they kind of kept pretty good the whole time. Like, there was a few bad ones, but it was a pretty solid rolling for
It's
me.
the Zill curse. I think it's easier too when like you guys are all like rolling physical dice as well,
Mhm.
as opposed to like doing everything online. So definitely random number generators. They're not random. There's a rhyme and reason to it. So yeah, it's difficult, but yeah, I mean, for me, for example, like today is like really fun just seeing, again, I say this every time, but how you guys handle like the situation, what you throw in, like the creativity of it, what you're going to do if you see a scary skeleton walking down the hallway. I know like the typical thing is just like, we're strong, let's throw all of our power at it. And now prison time is what you serve for that. But
Get some time to
You
think.
do the crime, you do
It's-
the time.
especially because like this is like I think the first dungeon you've ever had where there's been like an actual physical time limit set on it, and I'm definitely trying to do a good job of keeping like that time on basically this. And so yeah, we'll see what ends up happening. You might be coming down to the wire, you might complete it well before the 24 hours, which is also fine too, but we'll see. I guess it just depends on how
Or
much you want
Everlast
to look around.
ends.
Or Everlast is over, and then it's
Yeah,
just
all the cool promos in the future.
like, make no
Sad
sense.
day. Well, the one thing that's nice, at the very least, at least until the Aishan Island adventure, it would still technically work.
It's true.
Because everything technically that's been released so far is prior to this adventure. Then you could just have a field card, the death of Eclaas, locked at the flame pillar.
Just all in prison, starving to death.
done
they have
for.
to, they have to go in. I'm sure, like at some point, like everyone will be able to break out of their cells. They'll just have to go to the kitchens and be like, "All right, let's make the most out of this." Everybody.
Oh wait, we got the best wine though, is the thing.
Oh, Belden should have been drinking.
If you don't,
This is-
if you don't take care of this though, this guy will still be walking the halls though, and so you'll have to be. You have a curfew.
Get touched and put back into prison. I doubt he could fix the prison cell though. He doesn't seem to be the kind of guy.
Just get put back into prison. He's like a security system.
Yeah.
He's just like
Goodness.
like the parent. Go back to your room. You take points of misery until you go crazy.
Ugh. Horrible.
Anyways, Dane, do you have anything to mention before we do conclude for the night?
Yeah, so as we were talking about, so the next Everlast session, it looks like is going to be September 12th. That's in 3 weeks because there is a 5th Friday to this month. So join us for that. That should be a good old time. So come join us for the next session of Everlast, especially since we're kind of in the throes of a dungeon. It's really fun. It's been a while since we've been in a dungeon, so pretty cool. Kyle, you're going to be continuing to play Hogwarts Legacy this week?
Yes, I am. Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. It's going to be a big Hogwarts Legacy week.
Yeah, so come join in for that. That should be a grand old time. Those of you who live in Colorado as well, so we are starting our very first Everlast trading card game league event. So those of you who are unaware, this game Everlast has been made into a trading card game, and the successful Kickstarter ended in April of this past year, and all the first edition product is out, and now we're finally at the point where on August 26th, and for every 4th Tuesday of the month, from 5:30 to 8 p.m. at Inconceivable Toys and Games in Castle Rock, Colorado, we're going to be hosting Everlast League. So if you want to learn how to play, if you don't know how to play, those of you who do know how to play and want to come actually play, come join us. It's going to be a grand old time. It's only once a month, but you get really cool exclusive promo cards and posters for attending. So that's the only way you'll be able to actually get to these. I'm sure we'll come through and redo it because, again, we only have the one location. For those who live outside Colorado, I'm sure you also want promo cards. I'm sure they'll be recycled back around. But those of you who live in Colorado, this is the best opportunity to get them. It's the only opportunity to get them, at least as far as this goes. But it's also free to join. You don't need to do anything. You just need to show up, and we'll give you a sign-up card, and you'll be assigned a number with your account, and then we will play some Everlast Trading Card Game League, which will be really, really fun. Those of you who haven't seen the trading card game, it's awesome. We have an amazing artist who does a lot of work, but it doesn't come cheap as well. So the best ways to be able to support Fantasy Forge Studios financially, to be able to pay our amazing artist, are a couple different ways. So the first way is through Dice Snacky, our Japanese sweets and luxury treats sponsorship. They're a small family business based in Tokyo, Japan, and they're awesome. They're wonderful. They offer free international shipping. We've been working with them for almost 3 years, maybe 3 years at this point. But we've basically, when we hit a referral limit, we are able to give away a free box on the channel. We've already given away 2 free boxes, and everyone who's gotten, whether they've bought a box or won the box from the raffle, has absolutely loved it. The one thing that's really nice about Japanese sweets and treats, yes, it's a blind box. There's a couple different ones that you can get. You can get their omakase box, which is just your normal traditional Japanese snacks and treats that you can just get at any convenience store or grocery store, but really good stuff. They also have their looks box, which is your more fancy stuff, like definitely a lot more fancy stuff. But the wonderful thing about Japanese snacks is they change all the time with the season. So if you got one, say in August, it'll be completely different than the one that you get in September, just because, again, things come and go and things change. So if you've bought a box in the past, you can guarantee you'll be getting other stuff in the next box. So you can try a wide variety of treats, and it's a wonderful way to experience the Japan taste palette without actually having to go to Japan, which is pretty cool, especially with that free international shipping. International shipping is really expensive these days, so that's really cool. But if you do decide to buy from them, make sure at checkout there's a little box where you can type, make sure you mention that Forge sent you, or you came from Fantasy Forge, or you came from Everlast, any of the stuff that basically will show that you came from our channel, and we get that referral, and we also get that those extra funds for that referral. And if you feel free to mention your Twitch username, then you also get more raffle tickets for when we actually do give away a box, to be able to have a better chance at winning that box. So that's our one way to be able to support. But then we also have Fragrances of the Realm and Fragrances of the Realm and Coffee of the Realm. So our Everlast themed coffee and candles. The coffee's really good. It's 8 different blends, including a decaf blend and we also have light to dark roast, and everyone is based off of place in Everlast. I'm particular to the Hightower blend and the Helix blend. I think they're really, really good. So feel free to check that out. It's really good coffee, and also it's exclusive Everlast artwork that have a little bit of a description about each place on the back of it. All proceeds go towards the creation of the Everlast artwork, and that's same with fragrances of the realm. So if coffee's not your thing, but you like the smell of delicious candles and all kinds of different scents, feel free to purchase one of those, because again, all proceeds go to help paying our artist here at Fantasy Forge Studios. Aside from that, I can't think of anything. Anything else you can think of, Kyle?
No, other than like we said, it will be 3 weeks. Go check out our Discord if you haven't done so yet. That's where you can get all the information about TCG stuff, but mostly stream times. And so, again, in 3 weeks as opposed to 2 weeks, we'll be having our next Everlast session. So that's a good place to double check that. We have weekly schedules, stream announcements, all that kind of stuff. We did start like a half hour late today, and so that's where we post that when we're starting, that kind of stuff there. So you never miss a stream. That's the place to go check. Also, our YouTube, where if you want to learn more about the Everlast TCG, want to catch up on Everlast episodes, go check out the YouTube and everything there. We have all of our past episodes up there. So, for sure. Yeah. I think that's it, though.
Come join us in Castle Rock. Take on the
Yeah.
creatures of the forest.
Deck, yeah, it's a solid deck.
It's solid.
Oh, I
Or the
saw
adventure.
I saw a snake in there.
Yeah.
Yeah, there is a swamp viper.
Nice.
You can also fight, just a literal rock, or
Is his name Dwayne?
a big tree.
It's good. It's a solid deck. But yeah, it's really fun. Honestly, guys, if you're wanting to get into a new hobby and you like Everlast and you like Fantasy Forge Studios, and you like Tolkien-esque fantasy, world of low magic, but still very much a fantasy world, Everlast is a wonderful place to delve into, and it's a wonderful community when it comes to the card game. It's small right now. Hopefully we can grow it.
It's a cheap TCG hobby now too, compared to how
That's true.
expensive all of the other TCGs are. So
I'm actually kind of at the point too where, like, I used to be really, really into Pokemon. I still really like Pokemon, but it's just too expensive to be able to continue. But that's the wonderful thing about the Everlast TCG. It's very reasonable for what you get. The prices are very, very good. And you can buy them in person at, again, Inconceivable Toys and Games in Castle Rock, Colorado. So if you're curious about where you can buy them, that would be the first place that we direct you. Because again, if you buy more from them, then they'll be more willing to hold more of our product in the future there. But then we will also be putting up the online store as well. So that will come in due time as well. But yeah, there's going to be ways to be able to get the Everlast TCG product. But if you live in Colorado, Inconceivable Toys and Games is one of the best places you can go. Actually, it is the only place you can go to get it right now. So yeah, take advantage.
do it. And yes, we will have another Kickstarter with our third set that is being released, which is the Veil of Twilight, which will be coming out on Kickstarter at the end of October. So be on the lookout for that. We're going to be starting doing a lot of big advertising and stuff for that soon. But that is a great way to be able to get into the hobby as well, is via the Kickstarter, which it'll be the cheapest you will ever be able to buy it from the Kickstarter. So just make sure to go check that out, and we'll let you know, again, via the Discord, YouTube, social medias. Go check out our social medias, whether it's the Fantasy Forge or the official Everlast social media accounts specifically. If you have Facebook, I believe Fantasy Forge has that. And then there's Instagram for both Everlast and the Fantasy Forge stuff. So go check those out so you don't miss when important announcements happen as well. And also Discord. That's a good place to go as well.
Yeah. I will also say one last thing, especially if you're looking to get into the game and you're looking to try it out, the Kickstarter is the best way to be able to get product because it is at a pretty big discount. Like MSRP, like for example, the new set that came out this past, like the first edition, a booster box goes for $115. Very cheap by booster box standards for any TCG, but you were able to get it for what, 90? 80? It was 80 for the Kickstarter. So if you had gotten it via the Kickstarter, it was significantly less expensive. That's how this next Kickstarter is going to be too. And also the boxes come with more packs. So you're definitely getting more bang for your buck.
And
I
also
think
we
what
have,
we
EX,
do.
we have EX battle decks and stuff too. So if you want to get a deck to actually play the game, and have like a deck that actually functions and works, EX battle decks are a great way to be able to do that. We had 4 that released in the first 2 sets, and then in the 3rd set we're going to have a dual pack. So you could just purchase one and then have 2 decks to be able to play with you and your friends. And so, yeah, it's a great way to be able to introduce yourself into the hobby with actually playable decks. Obviously, you can edit them with cards and stuff that you pull from booster packs, but it's a great way to just immediately gain entry into playing the game.
Yep.
Lots of variety. Too.
And yeah, so it's awesome. And again, it's in the early stages of the game, so no better time to get into it than the present. So yeah, it'll be a good time.
With that, I think we are going to go ahead and head out for today. Thank you for all who stayed up to be able to hang out with us today. It was great. I'm praying for you. Make sure you pray for all of us, and just pray for each other. And may Alamnia guide you. God bless, and I will see you all on Monday for some more Hogwarts Legacy. Bye, everybody.